Ndene ya nthuro ya mwaka yumwe na meri ile Kenya kethro eta kithurano na kithurano ke nikikwirigirwo kwithirwo kino chindani bonene sana irethirwa ni kiriti kia president kana kethirwa ni kiri itebia governor especially ndene ya county ya Meru ye na kwena vigogo boba iditete kuwa ate bakarwirete kia governor umwe ni urawari waziri wa urimi senator Mithika Linturi urawari ringi governor na minister wa urimi ringi Peter Munya na mutuma ntwethingi kinya na kuate akarwirete kia governor kana akarwirete kia governor 2027 kawira mwangaza kinya wa ruwa despite uramanto ya karidha hii hata kedro ari debene 2027 I don't know the plan lakini aruwa hata kedro ari debene 2027 na kando na au kiume kidrua undi twari na urawa ni minister wa public service twakarindinwe ikarwenoke nedro akiwa ati nikaita ka Kirimaara twekana Diretiro ya mbere CS Geoffrey Ruko ethiro itwa kinyeli ontubwate kwene tomi kia Mount Kenya East wetajire bo na Mount Kenya West wetajire bo tukumekethwa nuko support ontubo niki kiurio gitu tukubarua ri kwethira nuko wata mbaru kwa thukana kwa Kirimaara Mount Kenya East na Mount Kenya West ontuburane ndipo kethira bukireta kinya kwa thukana kwa kura I don't know mubango ni yukari kana kethira ni kwa thukana atia but yani ya mwama ntoreke tukiaririo tukubarua karibu sana kini mubango ya chunkia siasa na tukubarua turi na former CS wa agriculture senator Mithika Linturi karibu sana waziri thank you very much no tubo tondera kanya tukubarua
asante sana bwana Gichunge na ngwe thank you very much no tubo mbita tukwena rua kenda tumba kwa rangia na Meru na raba kenda bari na kinya unitumira nafasi kuthikira ground Meru na tebu
sure
to menya is important with national money na so wananchi baba kadaba tutigirite ndende nyane muno ora okuwa mantune ampadoko ngato maoni yo mantune ya witi na mbere uraba kwanda Meru itaiti tembre tuwasikize
kazi yako ni kusikiza ground
kazi yangu ni kusikiza ground siku ya leo nya tu ile doba tu waende tu wanta na tu duta so uone ngwe kwa ni hai kuthikira na kuba maoni yako ya Meru na maoni yako branko ona randi gwithira ita na nara ikinyite nara yumite na where we want to go so inkwera Meru tutumire nafasi onteru ari muno no tukando mendi muno no to maoni yanka udurania ndambo yatumira kungi michemanyo ni rabita rebanga Kenya na mantu yo pinzani and I want to really wita mkuri twe na ntonge twe imaoni yo nikenda bomba pia kuputa strong case nonto wa Meru nonto ni otebi ngikambirira cheke maana muno umantu ya Meru iyomba retatia na bora Meru yomba kudire iriete watene na inya muno na twatumira advantage number sietu kuswa no secure a better future for Meru na kijunga no kurika na unindi in the quoted number of times na remwe ngakutwa boya na kungenga misquoted ngawa honi am willing and ready no kuba ukarande misema nione ya tongeria barabara yo na bare aspiring nikenda tumenya inatumba wiki Meru kura sietu cha Meru popote pale ndene Kenya inatumba kuikira the best bet nikenda Meru wetu bomba teteka
sure
so I really want to put ambue ndenda muno utederwa ni atikiria va Weru TV na Weru Radio FM kiuma kipindi nege mbithire they are better politician in terms of to understand Meru ni atabakwenda na atabakuwa
sure na niko kanya to kuana mutegeri wa Weru TV na muthikiri wa Weru FM withro kiararia na batu ikiri SMS yetu ite na marine 23578 na mbeje no mitume wina smartphone kana wina kinyaka tulua ku kethro kiararia na batu tugetho tukithoma SMS chiaku kiri 23578 nkuluki kwina namba tuketho tuwikira ukiri thimu ku I mean kiri TV ku ni kenda withro kiararia na batu tugetho tukiukia thimu ni kenda withro kiararia na waziri aru ati na kwenda kuthikira ground iriwa atia na maoni yaku na of course no withro wetu thikire mwe kiri mtandao wetu wa www.werudigital.co.ke download app ya Weru kana scan QR ya Weru Digital wiri screen ne kunikenda withro ukiwatana na batu na ra kuondoke thro ri ndiguru ne yonde mantune digital na Weru TV ni tututongere tikiri mantu ya so karibu sana kiri mubango ya chungi kia siasa uri mbeta wa Martin wechongi ndola na happy Father's Day kiri baba Bonde na Kenya waziri happy Father's Day.
Thank you. Nyane kambu we wish all the fathers in this county the best Father's Day ever. Na Kenya give that to fathers, let's also take the responsibilities of fathers kwa kumenyera antu anabetu na njechetu.
Sure. So waziri Sandi Ndhiruito akarindea na CS Roko na kile kipindi kionde ainyeleti ati kwene tumi and the time is ripe ya Kirimaara kwethwa kitwikana kwethwa kikiathukana he actually sometimes I think are interest ya mbere ariria aragu atiri east banenkiro taito yo west banenkiro taito yo mantu ya kwethwa ati twende twiwatanithio turi amwe twetwa Mount Kenya ati kwenda ntubu. Yeah.
Now, bui bari maoni yawe kana nyana antu ambele ba mutumite.
Well, no we know because they were actually PS wa energy Alex Washira akimeneri ontubu sana.
Okay.
Yeah.
So now kankwire wana Martin
yeah.
na ntubonde baba tuthikirite. Ndiuru kariukite mirwe trakanivi na embu na mbere na uni indari tembere last year for 3 weeks the campaign now kitine kiuru kwatite igoro ndirari mbere yesterday wondi iwitwa kiambere wondi aranda milia MCA witwa masters na inaonde ndari na bume kutha 10 charukire ndaumau ndeta kirabu kita wa San Siro kangwa ndo wone din kumeagungua na ndakara ndio na ndaria na tukuba mbere intarinene na kimu chema nyoyura ndiraririe ndene ekiatho kiu ndirari kia mbere want ndabauririe babwi nkuiwa minister wenu na akiwa atwathukane na antu bangi ba Mount Kenya ndabauri maoni yenu kana iwobo kuwa kana atia bambira batita yari kwathukana na ndenda kwira Amiro na nkarindia nontu yankawa ntaumbiro baya uba justification ya onto why kiti proper kana mbitumba kwathukana ende mumiro arari nandikire boya nontu dendo mwa why it is not right to athukana na niki onto to apinga mantu ampathu kwa vyovyote vile kambwe wanaruku ni excitement yenio ya small kana power kidogo kwewe teke minister kantu kuyire menye timuntu thurwa inyata mwimwe amenyotongeria kana elwa pain ira tubeta through kwithira by the way na self identity yo na bakimenya karisi orogumana no gumana wit na ruite ndo muno agenda self determination ya ndo mbere nya batetwa embu ikwari sababu na ikyo nto ginya ke census yetu na community sile injustice twende ne Kenya mumbere timwembu ibo betawa mumbere timwembu na donkwa rukugi excitement ndio meimwana respectively na nto tiki muntu mboto and device uraba hatu tubiri kuria no ndo number 1 atikuelewa cultural heritage kana culture yetu na beginning na why bautwe turi buratu buri kudere kare kuma kiambiriene iko hembu meru ito share common heritage na this common heritage in Mount Kenya utina auto tetrima naira uwethi na umite tuwata naira iko na meru
actually we atri awire untoire bwa mumeru itofauti na bwa mwiko. That is why kinya tutibati kwitho tuita na irua.
Meate mumero atele we mumbere. So atele wa story u kabato mwire nontu borobwiri bungi kwithira kimenya kinya ki hakuthikira luga. Mwiko wakaria ukelewe mumero. Mwembu akaria ukaibwa nambi. So biraru kwate kwenda kumara. Abwira ni ati where is among others is an agent of confusion. Ira utumirwa William Ruto. Nonto utumirwa William Ruto kweria kundivide Meru na kweria Mount Kenya East na kureta narrative ati batu atubwiri kana tutwire tuinyeletwe ne antu beku na nakwo itubwiri kwathukana na ntikuona benefits ilikuwa kuwira. Number 1, bilango enda Meru bawata na tukari kuri tukita wa strength engwataniro. Inkwenda wondo ndikirite na nkiwa itubwiri kuri sisi obonka muntu ukuya na India twathukane ati itwe igite twa deputy president ikio ntubwiri kwathukana no ntutukawa kuona rais. Ewe is a fallacy. Nonto the idea behind madhwania ya William Ruto ibura akiomba ku weekend strength engema yonde economically na nya politically mbai kweria kugawa namba sisi yetu no economically na kweria tuthenia na kuthiria cash crops ira bahatu tutura tuitegemea muno.
Why would you want to do that when you're president? You know, aliwatire when akwenda kuempower antu economically. So why would he want
ibura tebwadi thatia. So nankenda kwira one time I will try to explain.
Yes, please.
Kenda antu bawata aua muntu aino tonga ateathika no story we. Enda bwinde bukathina kenda bwira siringi mana yairi na noyo ambukisite kinya tongeria barakurita nabo nontu wona empowerment imantu amana iri bakwewa kana ngiri iretumbo utethia. I want to tell you rangu kwira idea yewe no twathurana tuthira ki nguvu ekisiasa na kimbesha ni onkwenda kwira Meru rothikirite ndawata. Unia for example ndari ministry ya agriculture. It was discussed and agreed. Nonto ngema ne mantu ya urimi na Meru irimwe na tuko nenkira ministry itwari na greatest responsibility ya kudhiria mpara na kuhakikisha tushokia kaua, tushokia mayani, tushokia mantu amira na njire ungi yonde ya thira urimi bwetu wa ng'ombe na everything else. Martin, I want you de umenye it is during time that ambiri mantu ya ti reforms na ambi na twathithia mantu ati seminars na ni Kiricho na nde ya mantu ya kawa tuina Kachagua irio tuonere the highest bonus emayani in the country munkanende we were succeeding. Eitareu irio kuona when I was the minister ndakikishire number 1 isiolo abatwa tumesukuma kende thinja ng'ombe twareta nyamura ndeta findiloti ara athwana dasukuma nontu antu kuone harimi na antu ba ng'ombe na memera ndatukuma wana was there ori tonga wandiri first 100 million shillings chakuya waka kithi kya kuthithia ndiri Meru nikenda arimi bonde beria ku na kinyangu ku kanambi urabomba kwa kuthithirwa irio ndareta 100 million na toyata launch kiri
Chanenkaniro.
I am brought 100 million yi chanenkaniro no bori antu bandiri nambi. So there I lirio na hito kuthithia mantu ya mea na antu betu bombo kura nambi na shiringi twari tukuri nyesa no ndo kuri revive sector mera irio hakikishire batu atwinga na mantu ya yatario. I don't mind nyetha indengirwe lakini no ndo kwaria mikakati twekirite na ebwiri kweya ikathiatirwa. On 20th of June last year, ironda hari na first DCP rally ndene miruku irio Kasongo ari na conference yeria Nara Stadium ihabera kithikira twari tuwe kwambiria na tuhaere 100 million na waongezea milioni ingine 100 muweze kuimalizia. Today, 1 year after that promise ya 100 million kinenkanirwa Meru Central kenda kithikira ndambiritie kiuyura na arere kunenkanira mbeca ndere pharmacy no lazima ba struggle no to tuenda bring cost of production kan area na to that we na available ndere miro na findi irinde na hingire yau findi lotira ya hari nara ura tuene ko ya ng'ombe cia tigania east west na Gembe north ifatenero ora abwatwa ira ya Isiolo twambirie kuthinja tumbo tuma ng'ombe na rekerwe nkiuma indari na program ni a finance twe mbecha no ntuba kweria animal identification umekira GPS ng'ombe anda inda atangasite mantu ya mathikona ya the late councillor weta Kaliunga ndewa watu na program atuna funding kenda nende antu ba livestock kurieria wahamba ba ng'ombe kana ng'ombe nyaseywa tugomba ku traceability igethe rio niyo process ndatire unya one kwire so ke hakuhaile mantu yonde yatwabanga yakokeria antu betu bombotetheka no raire nirio nungu kwira i one of the ideas sio to clip down economically to the tini nyekembecha unda kwa no strategy imwe two ndakwira ruku na other engines bayitumira no kenda tumba kuthiria economic political strength two inama. These are the figures. Okay, kwa hili ya Kenya bure karino to William Ruto aringiro 7.1 million votes. 47% ya kura ira aringirwe ciarisha Ngema, Mumeru, Muiku na Mwembu. Na ki 7.1 Ngema bahati to aringire 3.4 million kiwe. So 3.7 million isi achwere kura kungi kwinde. So after kuinga bametheka kuimbichi bakachagwa, so now Nyamwerembi kwina rent card nonete. So for him now kuchwa bo aumba kwa ilia kuona kura at least 1.5 million ambo Amerika bakona ni kwathuraneku Ahembu Ameru na nige yete that strategy nondoke kwa ilia na don't kwira Ameru must watch out antoba political novice ya waruko na ana baba tena experience na bate kumenya utibyo bate promiswa the excited kwa ya wandege witie na kwinama na kwa watu becha tukaito kurukaruka dio kana other selfish people. You know why? Nangura Meru we must say no. Muntu rather bigger brother in this equation imetheka imo Meru. Na politics being what it is in dictatorship ya majority, although we must respect the minority kwetha abanyawa hena say ibadu tubwiri kwira Mount Kenya East na tatubwa kuthithia nonto number sietu isiokua. The statistics are like this. Okay, haweta ke 2022 voter register Mumeru wonde ari Kenya na probability ekuringira presidential candidate watu supporti twari 1,048,663. Mumeru urethera we Kisumu urethera we Mombasa urethera we Meru 1,486,663.
Yeah. So you need to explain that no registered voters Bameru 2022 bare 770,000.
772 to be precise. Yes. Nanda gwende 772 ke 772 era. Temeru hakera. No ntunyoke haweta ke 772 eko baraba hende ne Meru in 19 na 600. Ikamba 6,000 na ikamba the canvas that were in that figure is 772 is 6,000 and something. Kisi wo kwena break down. Even Mbondo wants the list, I am ready. Ndamiyana. So yangu haidi ya Mumeru na endakura 1,048,063. No wara arindene Kenya. Isho cha Mumeru. So Mutharaka obonkare ndene Kenya. Na no tuno pasivaro Mount Kenya East na Ngema yetu ila tukwariria ni kura ngiri na rimwe na 745 unwe mutharaka mumbere ikura ngiri imwe yana rimwe ria kenda na 239 na mwembu aina 242,223 so kuringanira mutharaka mwembu na mumbere ikura ngiri mana yana Meru ina 1,048,000 so there are 40% ekura sietu but ando aba champion exit kana break up ya anto betu ni minority itaruko no aina kura ngiriana no kuyoto wa lecture ya benefits ida ilio bado kwa na iku let me tell you mweku harari kura cia 4,707,242 isi hari asio 2022 bado tukethira tukenda utetheka na tukiwa we are better off tuwatanire na our brothers and to share to in a common heritage we have existed for the longest tukongera kure to 1 million to akinya 5 no to taraka embu mbere 200 twinde to in around 1.5 million so kongera 4.7 ira ya leo tukinya 6.2 we are safer tuwatanire to nuntu kinya tukethira kakiomenia atia to number setu siwatanite together together 6.2 million. Let me tell you. Longo kura kana kaka to mewa.
Who is he speaking for?
Longo kura tena mbeleza athikiria baba kwenda kuibo longo kura. No tungwe arariria manto William Ruto no nthe wa India no twathura kana. Kirumi kirakyumba kuwata andu baina ume na bakwelewa siasa na ba participate ke siasa hii for the longest ikorea kuelewa na ku preserve legacy. Ira Kibaki atutiire Kibaki kinya murungu na mumamia antoa yakite nonto itu hatwire to tawali minority for the longest urari moi toke ya tukahathurano guko na tukienda kwathurano tukareterwa matiba tukareterwa Kibaki antu tukarungama twinde na twina majority kura cia tukahathurano then twatawala ibo moya twadire the same tactic Ishiruto akwenda utumira utwathurana but don't kuwa Kibaki knew what he was doing no ndoria aturalire katiba yakurukwa the requirement for president if 50+1 vote so Kibaki ndio akurukirie katiba kwa 50+1 vote now in Kenya kangema yote bado to control kura si around 49% to 47 to 49% ni toto strength yeto numbers meaning as long as batu to watanirite ondingiri uratiita utire muntu omba kwa president in Kenya atina wa support ilazima so oni iromba ran kuromba itobori kwa ile maundu ya beyond methika wenka ruko wenka antu bange twaide mantu yetu a community yetu tukamenyende kwa thibo kwa no tiende kana muongo yuti atongeria bo by experience tiana pate ko elewa bingi samo ba utwene ndi na tukinyete utiliga zingi tukwenda is to have a cohesive a strong county called Meru and Mount Kenya that whose voice yomba kuthikirwa ne karungama so turianda ndienda kuromba kuwa ura wondo kwiya kiwa twathukane atiko membo exactly hakuwa atiko menya can't atiko elewa can't irabangi ba usetha kautumirwa tu and that is ruko na babangi na bakairwa
so aitumirwa ure as you say we maanisha kinya atiko menya
yes no idea ura atiko menya buru ndakuri ni excitement nyo ukumwandege ende yarware ba umite mawa ibakare baitie tumi thatha ndi no gumibahara thimba kabanduma oni batekwelwa ndamburio wo kuyotu lecture na kuira hamir uwatwe wanenge $40,000 who impeach me the Kamurubi I have even met him no kuigwa bwana Gichunge na ndamuria that question ndamuria we tikiria story yo kwenda kuyomba amba utwilia muruto ko muije nkurugie ko watu wakwathwire kura mpempe yaka ruo tuku akamama akare ayeto theri so you can't give me story ya muntu because I know him better than you.
No to kwata the $40,000 ida morire kiuri kiu na akana wa atausikire kiri impeachment yeku other than kwithirwa ati na ari mbungene ndira wa impeach wa so na akana ati atani kire the $40,000
so wiza sawa kwenda na kanne mento komento ndo na inkomevunku na nuko manto me have taken very firm decisions could remain firm regardless ya perception iranto bombo ko dhaina yo kaenda kon defend manto yam believer in so woni kangwendo kwira bwana Martin na miro abandikirite the only safe way out way is on our unity the only safe way iko thatuna anto patriotic baina kiao kianto betu na bakiboro kuwa utumba kuyotwira kwa the president yake atuwe ngumonenka milioni yigana te wahaka kithi utareta murume ugwe ihari ngene runa yite sandi ati buri ruri anto baigwira bitu kwenda baduri tudiririe barabara fulani be ya akwere tu bwakira yontunya oyata barabara tuwe kangeta muutine lare turu if you check the budget kinyanduru utireki barabara ya kwetene ndauria MP wao nambi udirego na Kenya ilitangwe na budget so kwetha no weta budget ya Kenya te ni upeni mbuku ugeribu kuthithiro ndu fulani iteo then what are you telling us okay watu ira ukona ngabana takeya no ntukinyawe you know is clueless atikuwata akeya abugambiri obwini na maendeleo ya URETERI ne strip yo to kwenda itoite muithu toye twakirwe ndege iwe from where I sit tiende in a problem at all na strip with us wimiro ndone nyako ibange bakuwa ati ibahayetwe kana antu baya chwe yakamata antu bachware kabe bana bamba kwa fundi ndege ndaba we lift our how many very few even but the question is not ending a problem ya strip as a person nenya strip no ntumira I am one of the people who can use the airstrip. No gubwa. Na inyare wako ni wako mwari ni wako anja, right? So kidhande selfish, I wouldn't even be talking about it. But the question I'm asking, bwana Martin, yoi muidho yoko ito kenda to ake airstrip. Tema
barui madireti yo.
So eno ndo muidho kwa ibarire ne baba ina responsibility ya kudhithi hambi kungandi forest na wagikiji yo wakwa. So itobweri kwa hili beyond. No, beyond in this sense. Ito kwa ndea strip, yes. Kuma kithoka, ukinya isio lo airport, indaeka yana. Kwa kiudia utochiudia. Two, ye, kwa dhato mienda muno ini Meru County. No, ntuera ni isio lo. Yani airport. Na ni strip tu kwenda. 4 years, turea strip kaguma. Mitungu na yetu tumirwa why don't you develop na uthirie umeake arakungi atutwire tuyire wo antu tunai
the minute the area
tuna tudokia mwitu iketheka guma twina airstrip ikethe mitungu twina airstrip no tekyo turathukia so my position is tankwa ntena problem na airstrip hapana lakini twina airstrip situere siarere down iteritangwe twina airstrip airport elisiolo 20 kilometers from wengere no twe kuthithia our priorities are upside down no te muntu kumba kuria kiuria kiu kana antu bakonsotwa baura in terms of doing our things re ibwe kutuburi kuthithia kwa mbele that's the problem.
Waziri kangu choke nyuma kidogo kile statistics uchi yaku na about the minority na majority kile Mount Kenya East to be precise. You know, President Ruto rera athurire kithore kindiki aureka kureta dignity heshima kinyare minorities so kwithira bena kura ngiria na rimwe is really nothing big. President arua ka kurete teo kile the minorities as well.
Nende William Ruto is a very selfish man.
How?
Otire manto koro mutige bra kuwa.
Really?
Yes, otire tima kenda guthiria kindiki. No kuwa, no number 1 endo muringanirie na tonoina na ku divide Mount Kenya. orango kwirira no tiro kindikia kwa president atina kure Mount Kenya utire omba kwa president akirwa na ambitire son brother no kuba nantu akamatete murio yuko mwito yu no tuno no raire mutonyi kwa kenda ya mwekuru we it cannot work ibongo endo kwira so achagwe his brother no kuba kwa thwa no rairo kenda au yete na ndiginete henda irongo kwira na bwiri kuona akame otindiginete ya the idea no tungera twinde so no tibo umba kwa
Waziri.
Utena kura 47. Ibongo anko thigeria nkwire.
1 minute. You see, former deputy president Rigathi Gachagua impeachirwe constitutionally. Na impeachwa constitutionally kwethirwa kwina kianya kya kwithirwa ati kukwendekana deputy president. A deputy president arito Mount Kenya ijibuti kwenda yathokana anenkirwa kithure kindiki. Albeit kwithirwa ati ni kumakire minority ya Mount Kenya.
So uretere na umemantia simple na time will vindicate me. Kether I want to challenge William Ruto.
Yeah.
Kether the idea was kuleta heshima kwa minority. And you wenda pick Kindiki as your running mate next year. Akareo na ninu ibeto ndio ni record. Inda ure 22 months ago. Na indikana nda weta kwa tariki 10 August. Ndawa akeya William Ruto ateo ya Kindiki. Right? Na wembere indignate hareta William Ruto angwendo kwira. Kether ni oreta and if you are a man who keeps his word. Na orenda kuwa give us Kindiki as your running mate next election. Tayo ke hotuthithia kinyaba atui tukona kweli you meant well mantune yetu but because William Ruto kirehendete na ndibuete ringiao inda mwire ukyakoya William Kindiki wetu achindo kura na Kindiki aringeri kura na yumbe akurukwa mbere to pick candidate iningwa says me uranda mwire ndamwe we are going to lose it no ndire kwa ya Martha Karua na our cousins ha patene tika Ruto Uhuru Kenyatta etete retire udigura tukona the best bet because this is politics we will fit in government kuonge ende tiki kitagachagua he took my advice that time right wakarikire na bandura muno ninda koninya message ngiki ndikandu amarikita thuri muno the decision I took but is the happiest because I advised the right way this time round even during this impeachment I want William Ruto ndamwira Mr. President the greatest responsibility ira we ne one backstops on you is to manage this relationship mwa muntu na mwekuru we aina twana utumba kwa kialezi ya muguru no to mwekuru wake ukwana utia twana tukurira utumba kuona so we manage mandu ya mwanga tukinya samayose finally no matandi come in December ambere medika you are the only person who told me the truth ambere you are just a victim of perception no ntunda hindi kwa branded they achagwe person but you see woni kandonga maana the truth nanga wabura kuri regardless and I'm not emotional kema antu ya so antu bare yaba kai pro emotion puna deputy president yes to an deputy president so whether to an deputy president to tarea we must be able to feel the deputy president we must be able to see deputy president nimbi kuneliva ukari nanto ntakora ndari mbere yo there was an interview Kenya KRI direct investigations ni Mudaraka he was unable to give him that position na no wari number 1 boyere number 5 buranko aria Daraka libanthikirite pangi bathikirite ibaringa bithimo bawa kwa tuga muntu Daraka direct investigations KRI to wa interview a number 1 na kitia tana nkero na twina deputy kaba kuvuge Kindiki has no problem lakini they have no respect for him but anyway
so ni atakumbuka karika akiakuikia Kindiki 2027 as running mate
ndakwira atiri you see you don't ndakwira nketikia na urokwa ni cimenda kunangira minority but the problems iran to bainacho na Kenya is not about who are picky tura are picky because Kenyans have a problem with Ruto himself kinyarira engire cia yabuta cabinet itare a problem iruto benda iwengwa ka mitumire scapegoat kinyaga pointi kinya ntekumenya nuwa kareta Kenyans have a date with him on the 10th of August. So kinyaga edhareo ka mujura kura ingiri ofote no kiisia Tharaka 109 pambo munankira ngiri 40
waziri kama wana
uanda ndakwiro tukuri uanda kura nande dali na ndenda runga manjirene untukungi. You see, anto bara in power bakaya chwaraka muno no ndo anto bakuona tu benefits bamba kwenda no ukachia uritanda out kana kuboba ukira nambi come to ambelete county line kuma tariki 10 in 2 months now in a month and some days tukaambia county down and tuko 365 kwambia kwena my friend etera wetere one when okay okuona anto president tabakambiriyo mwini la kanitsene ndene akawa watando bonde wikire ndene tare hakinya tukinya May next year William Ruto atumara nyumba udhino haketha tumba wita so anto kako ketha kwena akanda menji careers si anto baba inge muno no nto iba umukira. And I'm telling our leaders, please respect the president. Don't worship him. Na Martin tikumekotha hapo kwenda kuelewa lugha yake so complicated na kuona nisio ni wazi. Let me give you an example. Finance bill ni hari mbunge haraicho on Thursday. William Ruto mbunge leo kwa finance bill na 349 members of parliament. 349. Out of 349 baba aringiro support finance bill ni 122. 122 meaning 227 was either against or abstained. Na baura. Suriatire. Kuke hotu ekawe we convinced. Ruto members betie ku. Na no kudidi abu onda bwenda. Why are you afraid to be associated with them? Ni onto ukira kwa le bond umenyekana wororo for finance bill or against. Itomi no kumyanimbi
abunge bamero bonde batrari ko. Batrari bonde.
Ndare abumbe bamero abunge bamero ende hivyo ngwendo gwende na Tharaka Nithi ko baina deputy president ni lazima pa support thirikari iriku ira ino ntibo baina deputy president ende around deputy president akwakonda pon ku support thirikari we wasi utenda mandwando thio zitha ando bakanywae bakaringa kaba bakara kuonekana. This is the story. Antoba patembu enough. Parliament, we have no parliament. Na burumu meru harori na Kenya, we have no parliament that is intended kana irebwiri ku safeguard public interest. Irenda abwire ringia ima auctioneer na abiashara. So uraukari ari ngango irene kena ngoni Ruto onto atesave. Uki otuika wena mbunge leo bwe ukurukiria majeria na nonto mwanki yurende na ara yethuki kwiche te kwenda finance bill na mundu rate kwenda kuonekana akuringa aina raia nonto na ukira Ruto aukira mwananchi mbunge ne atate rorome ari Ruto amurome kana muraia amurome. So the best thing otegero ko nore ko karinga kithaka ure but still raia ni oboria riri na nya oni nkwenda oboria antu betu kuhethera ngwira twe nayo turinga hakura tutumanto kuthithia sheria na finance bill niyo propose revenue raising measures cia support thirikari through taxation. Is a very very crucial vote in any government kana for any government. Nikihonto muhyumbe waku wonde bakamatuka we ya kiani ne boba uri ni onto botera kuringa kura kabake the call ingire yes kana ukaringa no we have no problem. You have taken a position as a leader. So parliament yonda nuju ni aurire that should tell you Kenya Ruto obo kuharedia utie nawari and have given you the figures. So it's not okay.
Finance bill ente komyekedra yuenda ni issue ite non to ndebiro pate leader ku akira abunge para ba musapoti na baba support kia makiamiki ya DCP and your friends kire united opposition ate batibati ko support the finance bill.
You see, Bwana Martin, pautwi ngwetu ni critique government. Na pautwi to the opposition. Na to the opposition no ntuka twathigire overall ira mbunge buri guthekirita yo correct thirikari. So they don't talk. They don't do anything. Uthio barira cia. So we must keep them on check. So bautwe kabato ko mauntu burato kuona yakari from our perspective. No ndunya to call for reports remwe itwatawa na batetumbuda. The only area where you can call Tioga tumura at the 5, which is a very long tedious process, with your information okwena nambi imbunge itachua ikaleta the next day. Abunge beto baterende kuplay the oversight role. Bari. So let us take the responsibility of enlightening Kenyans. Now come ya brokeri, what responsibility are required of them by the members of parliament. Na kenda baba uria brown patikudhivia. I believe baka more enlightened, baka thoma nkuruki wora tuwita nae tuwita na mbere. But I want to ask Kenyans for God's sake, and we really tuenda kiao can they must be able now by the kind of leaders they elect the next time. Na nyadha you see Kanko Oriente, for example. Kanko example na Meru County. Meru County ukaidia the structure of our government, our constitution, near 2 levels of government. County na national. Na county inglikani by itself. Kionto na unyai na assembly kuyo kurukiria sheria ciaku cia kurani ndio kukayombia ciaku ukabangira ndetu. What do we see? Ii tare onde na kari agent. Oruto kunle dionde akiwa angambi nambi. Akodothe yasina agenda for Meru na what he is doing nambia sieto azitangaza au mara tu na tathitha chembeza chetu.
You know waziri Kirimaara yayo the twareria finance bill na county government where you sit at the middle of it all. No ntubombere no supporter abungo kila tuone clip ye ku ya 2024 sometimes July after Baruku Lukia finance bill ya 2024 na maandamano ya bwethi katone clip ya CS
bunge nabo bagaza maruna kwambwa ntu bakuringira musonda kura bimantu yariri twe wathone.
Na niombe msamaha kwa niaba ya bunge wote wa Meru huku, right, wale waliweza kupiga kura, na niwaambie kama wao bandala ya wafukusu ama wapigiwe kelele, ni heri mimi nipigiwe kelele mimi mwenyewe, sababu mimi naweza kuelezea mambo mengine. Sababu wakati na muzindanganywe wabunge wana makosa kubwa vile, sababu hiyo mimi ni mkiniuliza wakati sio mhamasisha naweza kuwaeleza kwa vile mimi ndio nakaa katika baraza la mawaziri, na hiyo baraza la mawaziri tulipitia ile sheria yote kabla tupeleke kule bungeni. Na nikasema sasa mimi nikiwa kutoka Meru nataka 1.2 billion ya kuweka stima hapa Igembe South constituency. Out of 1.2 billion iko na 320 million ya kuweka stima, kusambaza stima kule tuliacha. Juzi rais alipokuja tulikuwa na milioni 100 kwa watu wa Meru kujenga nini ile kisiagi ya kusaidia watu mambo ya
waziri huyo wake defendi abunge ile huyo itare ya finance bill ya 2024 na wera Meru pare kere abunge na hiyo kinyoba atikwithro kyurwa nkuluki hapo.
Yes, kambeleze. Yes. No tininda ure and have no regrets. Kuthirinda ure. Number 1, uri guthikira ndawe ni mimi ninakaa katika baraza la mawaziri. Na ni sisi tulipitisha. Tulipitisha sababu tulikuwa na handi kwa Wakenya kuweka stima na kufanya mambo mbili. How do we finance government? You finance government through taxation. Right? So hatuimbeja tukwenda ya antu ba cabinet na thirikari kenda tumba kuthithira twetetia atia kwenda mbunge oku ilala ne mami ite kuhailia kwenda tu taxira iria tu taxira meate na nakiri na ate kumenya boya kuendelea si halala usimwamushe no gwibwa. So as government nelewa ndare stage ya woni yo kali ya thirikari na ndi minister na inkwenda woni kuona mbesa cia utakurira antu fertilizer inkwenda mbesa cia weka findiloti yangu gwirera inkwenda mbesa cia uhakikisha programs cia agriculture ikuran. So I must support the levying of tax kirahia kenda mipangilio na budget ye kwa ministry yumba kuona mbesa.
But what other so, ime ya double speak.
The double speak ko tukuelewa rules tofauti. Ndakwera atiri na hivyo ndo kuona there is need antu baburi kuritana ngoisi antu tofauti. Na antu batije. Na antu beto promise mantu batina yo. I am in as a minister of government. Kana as part of the executive. You are running a government. Now we run a government which can only survive by levying taxes on its people. But to check the excesses, you are the executive. Ikiwa ndo tu na parliament. Kenda parlamenti yuwa mwananchi okwari atiomba kurea woti wana u nonto aina madina yana 1 2 3 kano woti wewe tuitia poteta kurea sha poteta kudithia kabo kuiwa no kwata mungu kuelewa dewe ndi na ikura chuibo bakaita bakoya tutitikiria ni wukari so ntemeyo change when I was in parliament when tuire mbunge utono tano yandu oni ne crucial vote nere yare mano tienda ora na ntura ndindete kikosi kyo pingana naye na thirikari nondo yayo ndenda is the best interest ya raia ya wakili tatu etakwamba kinyoge da koranite nke ambahira murani ntombo compromise position ye kwa that muntu na bwiri kulukwa nkatumire chungu kyonde ngatumira sheria yonde ira ngomya kwenda kupasuili njanji muntu kwa isasa aisasa wa nawe we prosecutor iwo bwiri kureto seindi bakwa muntu na bwiri kubungwa nani ngasetero kwa so similarly anto aturi we executive we minister no kwenda mona inchase no bwiri kurito woti ainyo broka umbikana akonengrembia no ndo akonenga kurita yo kwenda no ra kurita ora kuona mbecha ukuwa no promise 1 2 3 utadithirie so muntu ramukaria wa interest na ibomba mbiririe kuwa wa interest cia mwananchi atika inywe ni MP you don't go MP ni auctioneer na ni business people so bo they don't care
so ya beleza woni na mere wabange tuthikirite atiri waziri difference ya reuba ringire kura 2024 bakilukia finance bill na thai bararure mbunge ne bara ya kuringa kura what's the difference ni thai dai baringire ba supporta nonto ruto na bekirite box na raia kitare ko backfire na raia na bategi raia imakini na iberi now this time one ni ronda kura ne ubyo ndo baringire ruto nonto na berire na rabo ukiona rabo bahagira cia ndo bakurukacia ruto obera kinyao beta ringe ba amend certain clauses no ndo na minister na nyabunge beto irombona kuri mwendo nenyu akarinde nyume ruto hakiao akiringa mbere raure ikamendwe na no bakulukitie so ne ukwakarita time thai mwanya jurio nimbi nondo antu bai barone kinya ruto atu batethia kira yabo so ruto harita gathire mando yawe batu akongerwa nimbi iraia utonya raia finance bureau yeka kabeto zo nyako bomwa kwa karachu nyani mbodisi so bonende anto ato kinyao anto mbeta ko mako ni moringi okwo kura na mwananchi kambure kambite kona mbethieta na nondo roke kwa ile ngema are you saying kaba kuthama president pole
ibyo ngutarire kura tumbenere kuwa lakini nguhendo ogurera wone barero mu support get such a crucial vote either aba kinya bari to kamba bamenye man for himself god for us ba mutiare exposed
very well siri kwenda tukieka break kidogo alafu tutachokera tuina manto maingi sana kwenda thira tukiariria na waziri ana please turingire thimu tuandikire SMS kile 23578 namba yetu SMS arani namba tukire mitandao yetu yokinyariria Facebook ya Weru TV Facebook ya Weru FM na kinyekire YouTube together tukiona na atokuwa na kile SMS mwaru wa Kaile listening from Kianja. I remember we have been together even during the time of migration from our region. We will never separate. We are one for long.
Very good.
Hello, Bwana Dula. This is PK Nahashon. whatever Captain is saying about $40,000 given to Ruko is nothing but fact. Another thing, the only president who ruled Kenya without Mount Kenya votes is Moi, who won with 33%. For now, one can't be a president without Mount Kenya vote. Say hi to Captain Aretwa Nahashon. Yes, in fact, God has heard our prayers. BBI was to help Uhuru, Raila and OKA share power and form the next government. If Uhuru and Raila believes BBI was popularization, it wouldn't be fair. Zakari kumakidho kanta kuelewa Zakari. Salimia mheshimiwa, mwambie tuko na yeye bamba to bamba. Ni Susan kutoka Adhiru. Salimia mheshimiwa, mwambie tuko na yeye. Uliza Lentore, wabunge wa Igembe wanasema cartels wa miraa ni kina nani ama ni wao? Lentore akiwa mmoja wao ni Kefason nikiwa Kipkona Adhiru Ward. Kuna wengine wakuwa hello bwana Dula, this is PK akitukodhomete. Hai wewe uliza Lentore ni nini alifanyia wakulima wa miraa na cartels wa miraa ni kina nani? Wengine wakawa wewe tubirete kwa dhokana tuone urea kumbikia okara kuma 1963 to 2027. Asante. Kuna wengine wakuwa Antonio Rua salimia Medheka Lentore, our incoming governor Meru County with the Gen Zs tuko na yeye. Mwechunge kedharia Medheka niareke utoka Asia, raisi ni wama. Wengine wakawa ni kedharia kutoka Igembe South kui sublocation Antoamua Village. Abia Lentore tuko nyuma yake. Na pia ni governor Meru County 2027. There is a deliberate move by the government to finish Mount Kenya tycoons. Petrol bombs were used by elite squad to burn buildings. Wengine wakawa mbunge fulani should be arrested. Kawa Ruto has forcibly grabbed our forest in the guise of development. Okay, ni Zakari ari internet ya kithoka. Ita nambere kwa renda batu kiri Facebook kithoma tuchokera no twinkuona siko mingi tu sana kiri fan page yetu ya Weru TV na Weru FM. Ituchokere tenye magaita atekura tuli na former CS Senator Medheka Lentore.
Nandera ino mabati nenikita maguri obwega aragage that mat ekondwa na shilingi 600 kuma shilingi 680 o mita na gauge 28 mat shilingi 680 kuma shilingi 820 o mita. Rhino mabati, do it best on top.
Straight from our fertile Kenyan farms, where maize and wheat are grown with precision. Before a single grain is milled, it must earn its place. In our modern digital labs, only the best pass. Carefully milled, expertly packaged, and delivered with precision. Raha Premium is a super brand recognized for its superior quality. From Joy Millers Limited, producers of Raha Premium Kavagara, straight to your family table.
Tuko filing season, the most dramatic time of the year.
Got to file and pay. Me was in stress. Saturday night be June 30th.
Sio wasi extend. Sindio?
Kwani kuna kulipa?
Kufaili ni kitu moja, kulipa ni nyingine na lazima ufanye zote.
Simi nadhani hiyo ni ya watu wenye wanafanya kwa maofisi. Mimi niko jua kali.
Usipolipa unachapa mapenzi kila mwezi.
Hakuna kitu ni stress kama kufanya tax returns na kulipa kodi. I'll get somebody else to do it for me.
I filed it on June 29.
Lakini ukulipa, ndio wana usema.
Hey babe. Kwani whose side are you on?
Nilisha file na nikalipa kitambo for my salo na pia my side hustle.
Round here, make sure we file the tax.
This is quite a game. It'll be a free kick. Oh, what a goal! Ecstasy, euphoria, and emotion overflows.
Kiwanda cha Duralong Mabati, tuko na bidhaa mbalimbali kama vile Duralong Versatile, Duralong Roman Tile, Duralong California Tile, Duralong Texas Tile, Duralong Home Tile na Duralong Box Profile. Vyote vinapatikana kwa rangi tofauti na kwa bei nafuu kabisa. Pia tuna vifaa vya kuunda pala nyumba, yani roofing, kama vile roll tops, ridges na misumari. Kwa maelezo zaidi, piga simu kwa nambari 0710 120 590 au 0110 581 292. Fanya oda yako leo, ufurahie ofa kubwa na ya kipekee ukinunua bidhaa zetu. Mabati ya Duralong ni imara na hudumu hata katika hali mbaya ya hewa. Tuna huduma ya usafirishaji wa haraka na wa kuaminika kote nchini. Masharti na vigezo kutumika. Duralong Mabati, your ultimate roofing partner.
Yetu sako nututu tongereti okairikiri wejeni bwa dividends mwaka juju aratu wejeni na kiwango kia munganajo 19% na member deposit nayo eri 13%. Tonya yetu sako narua ugore shares na wikage mutidujo waku kenda wonaga maketha urakubatere. Niontu bwanteto nkuruki aranire na tu kurukira 0724114444 kana oriongera rwangirwa turwarure akwe nagwe. Yetu sako, your success, our pride. Matara jatano kire murimi ureterine Joymax Animal Feeds. Murimi menyera monoro igua ngombe chiaku. Tigira ni kunyoro uje bwega ichikona chumbe kungana na kubangania irora kubatere. Murimi tigira akamina gikamiro kwa ngombe chiaku igie kitheru. Nkuruki ngombe ni batere gukamwa ure kubatere madhajareza batere. Murimi tigira ngombe chiaku ichikukarankana tene ntheru ichikumama Antonia theru na nkongoro ni ntheru ukagondokera kanoringa ngombe chiaku. Rira ngombe kwewa njau tigira njau ni kunywa kithana madhajeri jambere nyuma yayo chiarwa menyera meari bwega na kaire murimi tigira ngombe chiaku ni gutungatirwa ni ndagitari uri no menyo na kinyani kwewa nchacha mukagitakara kabatere. Joymax Animal Feeds kuma kwa Joy Millers Limited, chaguo la mifugo.
Broiler ya wiki 5 iko tayari kwenda soko.
Huyo ni mdogo sana.
Wale wadogo wamepewa lishe bora.
Nimekuwa na mlaumu kijana wangu nikifikiria ati labda anauza chakula. Umesema ati inaitwaje?
Chakula ni Joymax Animal Feed. Ndio.
Joymax Animal Feed. Turudia ndo ni sound.
Joymax Animal Feed.
Karibu rengi mutegeri wa Weru TV kile mubango echungikia siasa. Karibu sana muthikiri wa Weru FM 96.4 kile echungikia siasa. Na utukubaru aretu na mheshimiwa Metheka Lentore na turi ariri Ngwataniro Ya Kirimaara. How do you think nebati kwethro ekari nonto CS roko urane CS wa public service yani no mwana nwe prefect wa ritingwe badirikare ariwate kutebatere kwethro kuri na Ngwataniro Ya Kirimaara East area bo West area bo no support yontobo aranira batu kire 23578 kana kire Facebook na kire Facebook Kelvin Mutethi aruwa let's face political reality. Kidhure Kindiki's path to the presidency is non-existent. Akawa, he has allowed himself to be deployed as a weapon of betrayal to fracture the solidarity of the mountain. While he is busy managing a regional fallout, the state machinery isn't grooming him for succession. They are actively investing in alternative regional proxies. Akawa, look at the political movement currently being financed in the coast and western Kenya. The chessboard is being crowded on purpose. When you look at the real math of the 2022 succession lineup, Kindiki doesn't even have a seat at the table. Why are we even talking about 2032? Ruto is going home. Akawa, let Kingpin know that Meru future will stand with him. etawa Kelvin Mutethia. Honorable Stanley Mutethia Stano akawatire. Hello Martin, hello Mr. Captain. We know what we know. Kasongo ni one term. You see the story of lesbianism, GSM. It's all of the country and the government can't talk. Kuinongi wetu wa Kenywa David Joel akawa salimia Medheka na umuulize mambo na ile mbolea alituletea. Ilikuwa nimelima hekta 3 nikatoa mahindi gunia 2. Ken Kabix arua tumetenda ayaka wa Meru should not and will not follow what CS Roko is saying. Meru has numbers and Roko can't decide for us. Last year, August, Mogoka traders from Meru who operates in Siakago were evicted and their properties destroyed. They were completely chased from Siakago and they settled in Ugweri Market. Siakago is in Bere North where Roko was the MP. If he really means well without a selfish reason, why did he not bring peace and cohesion among Meru and Embu traders in Siakago? In 2022, Meru had 772 registered voters, Tharaka-Nithi had 231 and Embu had 334. Meru has more votes than Embu and Tharaka-Nithi combined. So it's Meru leaders who should say which route we should follow and not him. He should respect our numbers. It is unfair for Roko to boast and chest thump using our numbers. Meru should join other counties with the same numbers like ours. We will not allow Roko to auction our numbers. You see, that power is never given. Power is taken. It is grabbed. Na iboro kwa ile kwethia because kwethia ibo kuwa babu Meru babu bwena numbers. Then niti ontoro ko muo kwaria the minority with all due respect na akathikiro na akaibiwa.
Itomi kuri mantu ya systemic. Nonto woni ndi mwaria. Na ndagora nkoro yako nambi in defense. Ya interest ya Meru. Na kuma nanda kwira ndere nyeruto if you want to win presidency tuko yao tuteo yao and I've been very clear. So in taye ka nda makire na ngokuro on 10th December 2024 tuambere we Medheka you are victim of perception. No
after yoko 13
after 13 tugato 13 ndaikiti ma bishop yara nale nembe ndaburu kuwa mauntu yambumba ntedo hanaisia kuwa nondo kabako harasia moto korodwa. So kiuria kiuke nchumburite muno. And this becoming even bad. Ewan Martin nondo no kuona andikana madhiko ya mwekuru wa Morocco ara kidhari. Nionderire ngavana howe ngavana kura ichi yetu cha Meru aya muidi rendi to sit down to argue. No think kumenya better than you. What numbers mean. Itani musemana inaba mboganda. There are yumbe including kinya chamani wo ndandatumana. Ndugetu ali na shofko ruiri ndarungame nderangabana we ukorowa woni ndiri selfish. Because I work day and night to make you ngabana. Na woye take either. So whatever price I am willing to pay. Tukarende tuharirie kura. Meru inatoikia. So out of his naivety. Na kuria kumenya exactly an excitement yangu kuira chianto. Meonga kuona muntu akiringa iruira ichi akaule ndepite ngabana arunga makiwa yesa akiringa salute uraringa ira mabusu kanana ne bawenchera. You know we had lost. Skenda hamonere after kuwa mtukuyu kawira akiwa ito watanere ya my brother ati Medheka na areke kunga Medheka ngavana ati how to support. Martin, let me tell you. Medheka ngavana is so powerful a seat that is supposed to be used for the benefit of the people of that community to safeguard their interests and their sovereignty as a people. And whatever it takes. Nticho wakanyuma, I will do it. because I know how to use it to bring honor and dignity kira antu bamiru
then rwariro ambi kwenda bokara antibori
ndakwira atirinda mbarira cia kura cia 1 million cia miru te wetha akarunga magana ntirungama I want to see it when I'm governor then 1 million votes indi twakirie muntu fulani so even when I'm governor nkaringa thimu kana obisi ngeta indi kifua mbele ngiwa kura cia miru twakiria Kalonzo wa president nugwiwe kare gathi wa president kanonge wa president don't go there sima kaumba wetia ibon go exactly that lakini we atwa watambiga picture mantu yawe athwana iria na gio nenyo ndo kuwira antu ibatwire amerure inabu kwenda twitira it's because numbers don't lie the first 7 communities in Kenya it is the highest vote number 1 wiko na 4.7 million kulingana na census number 2 Iluya na 2.9 Kalenjin na 2.6 Njaluo 2.4 Kamba 2.3 Kisii 1.3 na Meru hiyo nyamo hiyo ndio tara kinyoke hakwa kwa baba 100% ukea kwa ilia ukona tribu ke mwanje itano iwatene Meru Kisii Luya Kamba bariamu Kalenjin na Njaluo iboirio so Kalenjin na Njaluo ikura hinkai muno there's no way to can win atina iriko atina lu yenye ko da nyeto asia half we will still beat him so you don't call ya antobare ni number to kwariria just like ngo example sia Mount Kenya east woto hairia kenda to wa lecture na antobadaraka kana ni antobambere baito haila sia kura ni kura bokwenda turinga mithika sa million bwena ngima na ile you have no shame so na badu to kwenda rendi womboria ore ina hata tuetikiritie nonto anturaba imbere araba tuongosete tutena muntu on the table ukomba wena maso enough ukuringa meda nonto mbi baba on the baina itea barona ya favor because they never deserved them I fought for government to win government I invested to get Ruto to president and become government I am not the minister no kuiba bwana orade ko kuthwania mbomoria kiuria mutuma is a beneficiary of an
Are you bitter about that
of an impeachment ko kuthwania omba kuuria kiuria he can't but only I wouldn't care no kuiba I wouldn't care no I am not there out of any favor nenda kuire December you can want the Ruto you never gave me any seat it was not a favor I fought for it I looked for government in any case I'm the one who sacrificed ndawahonde kaneteke senator nkarungame 3 months before the election kenda wana kura zemiro that's what we did so that is where we have a problem because we don't have people that have muscle to put our case forward
it is Ruto who gave you the seat and that is why auchunire so believe it
you see whichever way you want to see it ni hata teta ko yene mbondosi we were in a partnership we worked together he's only a conman
well now you kiri Eric Moa
no ionda kwira ndi nwe na mutethie no kwibongo kwira ni ndongo kwira Eric Moa no ntu imwana twenda kura nambi tika twina problem biango guko kwa uria kiuria atiri ni hata batwi Meru tutekuibe kibikanura nambi na nga kwira baba bwiri guthe baimethene umba kuuria kiuria no mbondeka naskid because te wewe uchuete thirikari na atomeria we arona a favor to me it wasn't a favor to me that's why I would say Ameru twetikaniria Ruto twetikaniria ati Mumeru wa murita ukamuri replace na Mumeru no tutela si murita mtu fulani right no ndio na agreement ya tuhekite kinya baba uthiuruka hako rai mutako kakwende hario he was not tutakampena mpuro tutari no bari baba
azimio
bari azimio baba komenya ibakai so antorari bari okay this was not the government itari yo batai agreement ya to asaina na rakem ira difatu pati so batena problem ato but Ameru ya bado trust na to andika that the agreement we did there to chata it we were supposed to follow it up and I should call upon the MPs Pambotunga, Parindikiri and the others to continually ask for what we had agreed no ndo tutumba kuereki hamurie because it was not the private way He has no idea.
Baba
don't go baba hurie. Me baba te buteka. In fact abunge bendo betu bakendo turetere sipa. Patu heshima no tubate buto tu mena Eric. Nanda mba gore Eric nari akauria biurie na akire tu nari muchara nari tanguzi yawe se minister no that is the only way to stay safe. No nturuto no atira wa. No gendo mora wa gara ko mu question. He becomes nasty about it. Na sieta che wedo no kuiba sieta che awanya na ichi manto mengingo ke ministers bawe.
Is that why you're fired?
No kuiba because to him utiongomba komenya na atenda kwa advice and that's why he has messed everything in the country.
So wabutere
ntabutere no nto I think Kandari quite more assertive na indahumba kuria biuria no ndunya to cabinet one time in Kakamega mbi manto yewe manto aroi and ndego rezi shukejo kerwe wete nisikazo no nto tamuro to biro ke temero yonde egembe no that's no single stream of water stream drum go propose ka thithwa now so how can we discuss this and we pass it at least one mero to kere ndeta yumbe ba bambukira appointment kire ke minister wa wale oro tamota oro guma menya bata menya kana guma na kuru unjeru ndameta ni mo bone nanya muri kareterwa how ask don't get up and ask.
You know that
I'll fight for the interest of the Meru. Can't quit Kinyare Kiro Nyabum Antuamblima, Kinyaki Mantune, ya impeachment, Awira Kanambi. It's because of feeling it. The king, no, our people are suffering. Our people are in pain. There is nobody is able to bring people down, regardless what you believe in. When you get the Mutongeria, no, the work you go to acquire Shimaraki Ubisi. Nanoburu kama tamuria ntu wedere no kaiwa ndu wange bakinunka no ndu at that time wore obisi neriko ira so kinyoke hedero te kwa angry nabo give them audience please sit them down either angry to disagree na nikio ndo kwa na mayata brother kama manto akiburi na kukozea tuheshima maguiba tutumba kwa dhidi hata tutumba kuendelea na maisha ya yeko mandu na ya tuatirima na madhikone waambiri oturuma na ambi kutebwa no gubwa
no to kwariri azeri
ate
no to kwariri
muntu pia ni yes munyangu akwenda ukira nambi no to kubende nyo to kwariria the other day yire uha rehathi urukite now after day kuwa andwe to keep off badute mu safara yetu to ya United Opposition yo mandu na ya PNU nambi au kinya mudara au watu watanira namba tauriende mbare ibabagu watu watanira kidogo kwenda muntu whether you agree or not for the sake of the community keep your differences aside and talk.
So what if Bukarende for example either chairman wa MPs etane kana governor etane muchamanyo uko propose and then Bukarende and these people decide that kura chetu tunaenda chita ki President Ruto.
You see te baba can decide no kato eta muntu present this best case best case scenario tuwende itorekane kinyakura semero siatarwa nka pichi case yakwa nka put forward case yakwa ya kuringira opposition na baba yeno na kiote muromo tekerere scientific figures no electric kuringira no nambi kurasio litasia pero so now wa highlight projection ira na semero itio ina mero emba kuringa ugeza kwena ngirita witi. So if we agree on the parameters nambi bake na case yakorania na convincingly ateruto no kuringa kura probably we can be able to agree but tutomba kwa toteareria mberenya tukarandi na even if kinya tukarea kwa agree it will be go on record at we tried kwa dhidi hata kwa rema we can also go on record itugureni no tugurea wetu kaniriare kamuntu nete eri laki yake na bangi bedi laki yo baraba sinda bakamatamiru bangi babakaria just like even when we won bantu ibari asimio na bangi bari kwetu when I became minister I appointed people in bonds babari asimio na baringa hilo nyakura I pushed na beya dabana no hiyo mambo siasa imekwisha ni mero tunataka tusonge mbele pamoja and I accommodated them
na mero yesonga mbele last week CS Roko ambele ate 70% ya Amero county Amero bakaringira President Ruto kura 2027 na kwena rumors ate Kawira Mwangaza ni bakwaranira na President Ruto kwina rumors that Monday nare State House. So all indicators ni ati assumption ya CS Ruto maybe 70% yoba kuringira Ruto kura Meru.
Ende izi bwana Martin ni assumption no kura Meru kuno gwa kwa assume. Naendelea kwa assume. But you see, me I'm a believer in research and figures. I have current independent research in this county 4 times this year. Now the last one being 2 weeks ago. Na tuambiritie na Ruto ari anto ka 14%. 14. Yana empowerment ira yumbe vekairwa nyumba muntu manata milioni 1 mpaka anto mpaka ruma na midhika nini tuendelea kuthithia the next research tubesa tuitware na effect ira akinyire 21 Ruto akinya 21 na ukinya 21 tuendelea but February mbele ntangaza itike ngama I paid money ndathithirwe wengi iguni bo MCA MP nambi the only outcome ira menda utangaza amiru bawire ki research yu ati ibaiyura batiringira kura endi ro karingirwa iti owichaba gitewe batiye no endi ro batiringira ibakomenya kitage president ibamuritire na batari na candidate inya yumbe bonde MCA bonde ibaire yake bari na 48% tene county so amiro rendi ibanogi birabiryo ne ando babero bamba kweya bakaria babariria boya bakawini favor yai yo so today last week the final report William Ruto is at 16% in Meru. He's so worried that yate kumenya na system sionde gionto konendire kunana kerembasi inde gengirwari arethia kuhangaika ku bena minister ho na MP si bonde like endless chicken na bate kuona bate kumenya bura kumboka rika igionto gubendi kawira kanambi bakuricha utikembi kinyake kawira hiyo totethi tumama but now it is okay nari chauti lakini mweti na roye etaki wata kinyambi nyama kamba etite nambi etite na roye but the thing is they can reach out to everyone else all the others can move ende muntu weta wa midika lentori I will remain focused on the cause ya kundeliver Kenya na Meru kumania kile utawala bodo kwa Kasongo ene mbondo roho hanachia ati midika haini value kana price I have no price
they say every man has a price
I have no price I am a man who believes in what he stands for kilinda ale abai Uhuru Kenyatta embura nonto narero ndembecha chiako chabo ngoindi tete ne kenan ndasapoti Kasongo which he has also never paid so it is not about money Bwana Martin I have really worked so hard and yo tara ndona mbecha chio ndivanite nitina mana nonto Kenyatta longest inyandi nkarindio meu ntarete ngachuria we muntu wari just like the Bible says how do you want to win the world and lose your soul Kasongo in everything indi hatona toro nyanje etiara ure injaru ndatina peace mbese na chuchonde indi amiru bakwadiata baumuria so nyomba nyokenda nyomba li korara nyomba yana in one night kana itanda kana dhani sirio kareja na no me please nenkuromba amiru hapa ri kiuria kiratu bauririe ibatuire
Mkiongo ya tuwe kithimo endelea. Okay. Na mbele tuwe kithimo kire Facebook ya Wero TV. Mware biratire aitwa Kelvin Mutethia oringi. Arua Martin tell me that he does not need to explain much. As young people we have seen it happen. Every community needs a specific leader to guide them. What is happening in Meru right now is because Ruto succeeded in dividing us as a Meru, but as the youth, we trust you. We understand your formula for community unity. Sisi tuko nyuma yako, Kingpin Meru Future tuko nyuma yako kabisa kiongozi. Hilary Mutalia Arua, hello Bwana Martin, salimia Captain, tuned are interest ya Kajiado, thank you very much. Simon Mongeri Arua, what reprieve will Merus get from Lentore's leadership if he is elected as governor? Can he tell us more on his manifesto? Okay. Tuira. Maure Junior Arua Lentore ulituletea hii shida inaitwa Ruto. We do not care the means utatumia, bora utusaidie kumtoa.
Niko tayari. Na nimeomba msamaha sana kwa hiyo maneno.
Tony Mutu Arua, what a double stand. You are talking about Mount Kenya unity, yet you are saying 100k votes of Kindiki cannot help Ruto. Kwani Mount Kenya unity only means when a Kikuyu is a leader or what?
No, you see, you can't kuelewa what I said. You know, you must understand issues in a context. When we are talking about unity, Neambuere atiri kinyaka ndike tukendo mwethe president atumire ukosi division na ntubona kenda to lose strength embagin yetu ya Ngwataniro. It will be very difficult for him to convince us the Mount Kenya West people now that he requires support. Tankwa kura sio tena maana. But I'm saying as a Democrat, numbers mean something. Na ya katiba ya ndika wakana all over the world, democracy is dictatorship by the majority. The minority must have their say. Utiombo mbira nendi uni tuena kura sieto milioni iunda kutanira 1,043,000. The guy who comes to lecture me is Ruku. He has no basis kuyombira na interest yetu itofauti. He cannot understand the complexity. Emando ya kura siambi. So I'm telling Meru, let us be selfish. We cannot be lent kana agree to be shepherded by a minority who does not understand even the dynamics. What our numbers mean.
Very well. Rastas, Mutambia Arua, okay. Justin Morris Arua, wait to retire. They are tired of you, old politicians.
Ni mutuma, mwere netere. And now let to be ready for a serious comeback.
Okay. Wakili Ngira Arua Medeka Lintore is a leader best placed to restore Meru to its lost glory. Akawa, he is a man guided by conviction, one who stands by his principles and cannot be compromised into betraying the interests of the community. On the question of Mount Kenya unity, President Ruto understands that the region's political direction is clearly against him. This attempt to fragment Mount Kenya vote for political advantage in 2027 will ultimately prove futile. Akawa, the people of Mount Kenya are more united in their resolve to make Ruto a one-term president. Kati ugithimo chiaku tuwe na tokuwa na please keep talking to us kire Facebook fan page yetu ni Wero TV kana watwarire kire fan page ya Wero FM kana kire SMS yetu namba yetu ite namba ipuru hata kidogo ni 23578 kana kire YouTube yetu ni Wero TV. Kati ugithimo inkai tuwe na tokuwa na twenda kuibo ketho no kuwatanira na baraba kuwate kirima kithiro kikiatho kana Mount Kenya East, Mount Kenya West, anto baidiro wekuo na manto yote tofauti. Hello Wero. Hello.
Hello, na
hey.
Na daundi diani. Betul Silas.
Silas.
Dia bina nomor 1. Untuk mengenai dengan makosa.
Sorry?
Dia mtu anaendelea kufanya makosa. Lakini leo kwa atiwa kuna makosa. Yeye ndo makimewaji kwa Kama Mungu atramu, mtu anataka na kuona kwa yeye kuna kuelewa. Na hapo ndio Mungu Lakini zaidi ile kwa sababu mtu ndio kile ndio tabia. Ile ndio kula. Ende bila kuona na ndio katika vile tunataka ndio ya tunataka kwa mtu kia. Watu wale ndio manzo wapele watu kwa ile ndio ndio mtu hata pero ngo watu watu wale kwa pale.
Okay.
Ni tesunge babu tunakitu hapo watu tukitu kwa droga. Maybe kuelekana pigo hapo kwa pizza. Ndio watu ni kuna mtu aitangao hivi kitu kwa kwa mfano kama hapo granda seguro ni ndio kwa mtu kwa adroni kuingia kwa kwa ala makosa.
Okay.
Halo. Ndio kwa granda ni dire.
Bio.
Na hapa ndio kwa na baiki kwa na mtu kwa ya romone ya kwa ndio kitu ndani mtu kwa ya na watu. Singu ya tungairo.
Okay. Okay. Thank you. Hello, Vero. Vero, hello. Hello, Vero.
Hello. Kigunda kumanali.
Kigunda karibu.
Kigunda kumanali.
Uri wata Kigunda karibu.
Ndiwa tere.
Kigunda please ni sasa UTTV kugenda to wata ndamo kuronge.
Angu wa tere. Deira meleka tere. No diero koro kwa aregere ugamero ne agukane na eko. Augambe kuteko. Amwetimo no na uete udaraka temo mero. Na ante kuamba to ijaro ko die dandu mono. Ende meleka na auro mono no ndo kubo. Uwe kwa sura ikalia na tiora kana to amona go kukaira to agura na bana to karana bo.
Okay.
No guigura. Ina ndera mwezi mwono ya tuliongera nali. Ito mwanda mono, ito mwendere to mwera ura kwenda.
Sawa.
Kale ni bora no mukeli.
Ibo Akigunda.
Sawa.
Asante. Hello, Vero. Hello. Hello. Hello, Vero. Vero, hello.
Hello. Hello, Vero.
Hello, karibu sana mukuru turare nao.
Uoni ngeta wandage ontomarango.
Karibu Ntomarango.
Ndage Ntomarango.
Maoni yako kana kioria kile waziri?
Hello. Ndio bora tere.
Please ni sauti ya TV ku Ntomarango kenda to kutikira data tikira na mukuru.
Kioria yako ke wachiri. Hello.
Ni sauti ya TV ku. Hello, Vero.
Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Deoria tere. Deoria tere. Hello.
Hello.
Uoni kanali. Ito Patrick.
Karibu Patrick.
Hello.
Patrick ito kuibwa karibu mukuru. Uri watea?
Beta Patrick. Deoria mana mindega tere. Batwe ito kwera wa mauku akuga. Na ile ale waziri iba tuire tabo kama mtu ya mega ya atudiria. Na inkona na kwa ye boya bru. Raia tonya gitena re ba tonya thirikari u. Indi bakazi ya kana indi bakongera ki inkurukie ya kudidwa.
Yeah.
Kiapire kiran kwando muri are. La haiti kama kiao. imbi batumangire to tuivire no ndo bo tuira kaba tuiviria Hello Kong kwenda ku atweresa imbi baba tuivire no tuinyere ya ringi ba tuirita ya ba tuivire na utike ba tuiviria
Okay.
Oi voto ana inchi to no gikwere so malivyo ya tena malivyo.
Thank you, Patrick.
Yes.
Asante. Katudirani adimo. Hello, Vero. Hello.
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 Ore ari na Isaac.
Evans karibu.
Ore ari na Isaac.
Isaac karibu uri wata mukuru.
Okay, ngetheri mheshimiwa.
Okay, theka.
Kintu kiwe ingienda kwari ari. Mbua politics ambayo interview. Na itike siasa pia Kenya.
Yeah.
Kana pawe no itropa. So winte kona kindikia advocate. Tu aki politics pembe tireo. Na oge akuita okia no kindiri to ke politics. No ebo to como tengo takutana ki na pasira enda kwa politically.
Yeah.
Kuivo mira na aina. Total ai double speaking that apore anda double speak. No to kunika na ndio ke na para kambi ke tembe. Nyaro kwake akuwa Mount Kenya ikipe po. Ni ambolo ke ndo kwa nini
Yeah.
Lakini kwa hapo hiyo kwa ndio aina makosa. Lakini nimeweka lengo hiyo hapo.
Sorry? Beredia no kura.
Hello?
No kura tateo kwa hata boya.
Anku ate nimeweka lengo ile au hapa kama kitu hatari na makosa. Lakini yeye kwake akuwa mpigeni hizi peko aina makosa. And those are the double speak we are talking about. Tuki hapo yake ndio ilikuwa so jambo kile ndio waziri wa iko for 2 years. Bila ndio ni Itu ari mau ndaweka kwa pita. Awirene ayeka bibilia. Katero kionde kimara kati. Na akatoka nilipo tena. Nilivika mentore mumu rakala mbe kuya. Cabinet. Baki after 2 years. Tiro no tuari la timandea hotel damira. Na no tuari la tiamba kita timira. Nise kande tore ari ari. Ne ile atira por ejemplo al de tiempo atira na burite boy na yo. Na ne ari le ni kenda. Ki boy ne yo ni na mari le timu ki bakuyo. That means you have to run to our team. Ile uomba kwa alindia kupindipenda birikari bwere. Lakini watu la birikari ya kabuka. Nizika leo tore na kwa alindia kwa hiyo kama mtu anataka kuendea ndio. Lakini bukale kile kindiki mweke na kupita ina power tikua onto bidika. Na toko president ya mbikiria.
Okay.
Kwa hivyo ile tukiawe kama ya Meru. Kinya mutema ni una kwa beta ni ile kama mutema ni dai bombe. Lakini tukienda interest ya mtu mmoja. Ya Meru bombe na sasa ni na rembo ikumane. Toki hapo le ya kuto bila uja hadi president. Mount Kenya ngome bari ara president ndio ni kama ni bari tena na bibi barabara sio ndio Mount Kenya ete ni mo yeye rotero yake rotero ni tu kwa inanto beta ya na mabada nyingi na bangi barabara ni bo na hata kwa tuji tukimu mingi uteje hiyo taidi
mate
kumbuka kuburika na tena ndio itawa ni kibaki ni mtu barabara para pita ira ni ari tuyo na sikuvira ni batuki andi amando ya ambasari ni una tu tira ni na muringo amekea
Thank you, Isaac.
Lakini ndio baba ngi sasa ikabaimo wa tukurea ete hawaye tukurea na kutoka minority anto we majority lakini kutoka bila mtu mwari taindi rao mnene ile basi na tumba kwa tokea kitu kwa hiyo tukaita hata wapi mwanzo ni kuleta no ube basi antiba ya watu kuleta hana mimi ndio 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 ya tiba na hadi ndio amini
Asante. Thank you, Isaac. Katuibu maoni ya bangi.
Hiyo maneno na want to regret ngoetekia kapenya ke lozo ndio tunataka kumjua boy.
Thank you. Asante. Yuribike ya alafu tuikiti mwingi pande.
So kangwanda mwari orio kuma kaenda kwando mure it is not true. Wakwaria utiro antubeku kana uti project yana eitene rira ate project yeta konte angwa ndo mwira bonka barabara Uhuru Kenyatta yambiririe na ile itathirwa mwanka nendi uuni na kireitu murungi Uhuru Kenyatta ai president na munya that time I think na last time ngabana no wari kuo na twethe na kireitu na twashwa na kamau IPS angwa ya twathithirie nonto ile twethe twashwa 20 kilometers of road in every constituency so akamisilinda ndo nonto tewa kumenya ya reo tiania kunene kagaene miomponi na ile manta 2016 mwanka ruari kenda atekere antu uti project ya kinya mauka maore are MP now barabara ira yambiririe kaelo itonyira samwe au iyo turanje mutwati no kuba has been done within that period repair e barabara kuma kwa kiringo are MP ya hiyo nye company yetu Aflolis okahuma kwa mpuru kuri barabara ito akunate something na no kuendelea itambirite ruari ueta maua kangeta lare kuinama ne itenedeu ya no imenti konde so it is not true no tire onto community ya tunywa nonto barabangi batario tongerie ibo betochwa projects ne ibo bengana hayo secondly rongo ndo mwira na atike akiaria kenda bamenya government you operate na financial years idio bia thirikari bia ntu akenya ibanga wana mwaka so mwaka yo abia bangirwe ndio babangirwa na ikamenya ibyo bionekere that time so itarandari minister only 20 months and then 20 months mbo uyuchi onde akuira nambi ilo ciathithirwe na ilo ndibanganirie na sitari mwaki kwanza fortunately siare project 40 sia mambo au siare date in the county ile na sia kuma kila pali siku isika Wiru Nchoro Ntirimiti Mudhara kuonde iteneriu
Isaac ruwe mwa gwaira kaelo kana wira iteku
awire ku tekaelo mat no kuwa kango ndo gwire ira woni gakira ngondu kuriyo no awire ne I don't know to what level na kuwera no na because nkimwira hairi awire na kuringa irani ntobeto so ango ndo mwira atiombo antobeto kiongo irio igembe north ito and drilling and equipping of Nairoro primary school and to Kiongo yare 13.3 million igembe north nete acheki uni randa abangite nira siambirirwe during my time na siaspendwe throughout the county. So dan kuwa
waziri weto chiona wengo kana ko tumana
Minister Namrumeri, you see my problem, my story, Minister, at the budget making process, iro kumenya onto. Ya unika ndani advantage ndo imbisi miru. Nenda thiuru kete imbisi. Ya rongo kwetu achoka te budget tukiwa tinya ndamu. So nkamenya area fulani, ndiranto on the ground nkabaurire odi euri na thomba wikandamu. Ikaekrwa. Alafu wa pick up those areas and ba technical people wa thoma ko thithia logical service kuona whether rweru kuonekana kana rutionekana. That's how you operate and wakithiete but you see ya mbere na identification ya site kana onto kura kuna nini
ankorio because yes project omba withra winacho no chiona maratasi ne that
is enjerwa even give the tenders inko kunankera teira twandikiro maratati ni ira twathithirwe tender ya thithwa na inya tendera kinya contractor babaerwe na babaritire ya people that I know no gwiba banku me company zithiriate isiaerwe so nte kuona ndo mandu ya stage so ri uko thana kwero nete unda mwirira akuringire ruyo kwatuike itio gwiba atwire so ungu ndo mwire ndi thirikari tutuma tuma thirikari ne kana twambirio kriti thirikari no ndo atuma yara tuhathithirie during your time uri accountable kiyo no ndiro wali na control amount ya yeta na whatever has been done we kuuma the responsibility ku yondo for example kubira ndoye ministry agriculture for example equity right from whoever ndoye kiyo then by Nkuma 2024 growth yo we growth na 4.4% no kuba a sector nde kuma report Kenya National Bureau of Statistics ishaumire April mwaka yu yare drop kuma nanda are 4.4 yenda na 2.8 kaya namire na neka ya itasia so kasongo atumba kwa wonde hengre no ntari tangui inda ndende ko tanto ngo ibyo suburia kyongo mbona si tware twe kurako itware twe ko bangania yo ntungu kwira yo ntu nyatu wetiania nara kibuline itware twe ko hambiwa ka wontu control mes mingau na pempe uru fidilo tiungu kuhira ithoso ndese ungu kwira 100 million sia kwa riote de riani mbangombe so I knew what I was doing ke de handa idongo kwa muntu atutwendete no ndokitha ka twere that opportunity ake miaka itano kinyako bangare mirie bya ngombe binama I would have done it koya ngombe ira cionde kwithenya na kwinoria kuria export besa ci nyoma ikonekana would have done it de baba kuria story ngombe ni tiro kwa rare was minister interior what kindiko ari ku minister interior reka liongo ora wana reto etakura nacio koko nge kuonde wo kutasotera the problem ya sia idiba ngombe so why up to now mwankaru hari vile itathira na mandu ya kuendelea so let us be serious na utumenya wako blame kindike no why do you know why it's because ministers te bahingi ba take control ira na ngokona kamoka kurukirete it is Kasongo himself you don't know gora ginyake ya kindike Kenyans have a problem with him no thina by nawe you would have meant well we're going to have that but you know our hands were also tied no ndo kwele wo utebuya kajagore makiwa alimuita kamwanlia enda njaribu kumaliza hizi ndio tuko naye kule kama mbona katika lakini lazima rais ameniambia nimalize yake kwanza it couldn't be true no kwa so baba habari omenara batele hawa na ministers ngwe ho ikofika tiuno kwa serikali I have seen it before kana ukoiba muntu na ukoria atemedhe ko tuletere fertilizer kama dege the procurement officer I have answered these questions for the longest ngwe tambunga kwa akilia ndi mbunge Kasongo himself okumwigwa ke clip akiwa linturi hakuwa na problem in fact etere kwanja tuena njori sagana etere vile imedheka mnasikia is a victim of success uri wakonde to haina I left that ministry my toe high kiongo kireuru no of the reforms and the things that I did and I'm very proud of what I did
roko na inyilirio ntubusana na the only reason utachokero bangi ba chokwa no ntubo fertilizer ubejire kumenya ati imano usika
Ndiri kankoria inonda kwa muntu ora nontu is ti muntu nyamomba ko hagi nawe is a novice ibon kwere ijate kwele komenya bai bao ka pointa muntu ngwekera clip wa cederanto president himself yes wa cederanto yeah president saying ai bwana what are you saying Urungu kwa muntu ate kumenyenya exactly wagua na rekanena manto maingi tia clip ye ise muntu yo a interview ne a interview ile mangu muntu tumwedada ile yako ilikuwa tumeona lakini it's on public, it's in the public domain. No kuigwa I had nothing. By the way, ndaure dena amount of fertilizer yonde ndawo do menya ntukwingi ndawo hata as to do with the end of public service.
Yeah.
Ndaure. Na ndakura last week. No ntukinyani bo babangana senta ndi kumenya na indeta cia kuhakikisha go playment yonde yakubwa is last week. Last week. Tariki 16 June. And wanya baba Kenya National Cereals and Produce Board. Kimote baba Hadhitangi, pa Collins Kipchung Hangatich, Care Chemicals na aende bara. Bonde. Ivalu kirwikoti. Now this is the owner. No group. Na baba apply no group idrikare yeodriata. Case Kemote no worry first accused person. Na this matter coming mentioned where we were in the presence of State Council of the first accused, Council second and accused persons, and the Council for the fourth and fifth accused people. It is hereby ordered that this matter be and is hereby withdrawn under Section 87A of the CPC, that all cash bill and the security documents from bond be released. The sureties are hereby discharged, the passports held in court for the accused persons be released, and the file is marked as closed. Only Chief Magistrate, Senior Principal Magistrate, Ezron Ndabidu Vichana. Your case, the matter has gone through due process, including court, state, waiter, remote story, wonder, kind directions, where you want to honor, where the cathedral. They have decided to withdraw the case. Don't you send the water? You want to attend by non does it the Guras Yanga Wadidia? Wadidia what? Oh, let me tell you, we have lived a very honest life. No good. They go on to it and make another to come back. Non do day, man, do the Ekionga, what did you want to tell? And that's all written by my mother and my father. So, and as a believer, Guru, Namutu conscious, I can't do that things. It is not possible. So, and if you find in this town, hey, Muntu, honest, straightforward, faithful to the law, no, and patriotic, bring him on. Yes. Nandakwira, I'm very selfless when it comes to issues touching on our people. I am passionate about it. And it pains me. Menya ko gore ruhatiri. Tueta mpene akatibe wonu twari na ruto. Twari amakato aromba na ngiri manata to. Then you can't lecture me mbone bro atonge one night ko twari da che manto corruption ko to da je wewe ina batu ya kato ya jinga.
What are you insinuating?
I am saying that Kinyere twari da che manto ya kuwa manto corruption kanambi. You know, one time by the way, Kinyo kauri ya kendigo ile mudos. I said in cabinet, the warning when I don't define what corruption is. Tureka kwa rasia mantu ona wo tutekuelewa nipi ino ntumio tumbambira atiri wewe minister una PS waraje directly na procurement officer wa instructions minister atekuelewa boko menya atekumenya can't that be corruption? Why are you trying to influence decisions kana mantu yangi so kinyamantu yatwarira tia meantu baichi corruption impukumano no kama tambesa wikiria muntu kanokoya. You know, that is not, in my view, that is not how corruption should only be defined. Nebulele na mbronda meaning iha ekuheria kumbieleza what it is. No nto nyari yako dhidhia maunto kwa ya kuinfluence muntu hadhidhia mantu uraya teburi kudhidhwa. it to me is also corruption.
Okay. Ngoja tuchoka kidogo kile unity ya Mount Kenya. Na Governor Mutuma, I think idware arire mearieje. Atuikire meario Ken alafu. Ya Governor Mutuma president akiarire mantu ya unity ya Mount Kenya.
President yoyo kwirwa president atebui murume atebui ate akiretwe na bui ningweta nkamwikia maendeleo akanenkera kiri barari umuthuku tote wati antu kuwa mbu yao akwendo go mebiba kuwira we toteta ko wati atori beto makazenzi beto banture non tore bare ya maendeleo adrikari batituira batatoria na nde batu inyatwe tuikicha nyau katorome maendeleo yae president yoyo kwirwa president atebui murume atebui ate akiretwe na bui ningweta nkamwikia maendeleo akanenkera kiri barari umuthuku tote wati antu kuwa mbu yao akwendo go mebiba kuwira we toteta ko wati atori beto makazenzi beto banture non tore bare ya maendeleo adrikari batituira batatoria na nde batu inyatwe tuikicha nyau katorome maendeleo yae.
It's very unfortunate that coming from Linda na at the stature muntu wetu ngavana. In fact, I sympathize with the people of Meru. If this is the kind of ngavana they have. Nonto, number one, and I wish I knew. Nonto, you know what this means. Number one, as long as kurikio kuona, you even don't want to care whether other people are sleeping hungry. As long as your son has not been killed through instructions the president shoot to kill, you don't care whether your neighbor has been shot. You don't want to care because where you are lucky you can reach the president na mbiro yeku akunenka mbeza wete ore mbiro mwanoku amami sibitari. So the other one you don't want to care. The fellow does not understand what is required of a government or the president. President has a responsibility to develop country equally, to create opportunity for everyone. Nanto bonde bakedira bagibu ya they belong. You know, on to this devolution system, you have to demystify the presidency na create opportunity to devolve resources. Could demystify a presidency nero kwa tuika muntu te kinya ke president utie maendeleo na so to na to the devolution we ukana kurambia siaku ukarani onto fulani. No wonder anya ke hario in this county utie muntu omba kwewa any tender kana mo youth omba wa access any government procurement ti oranga ngabana ande kite kanoti akawa naewe na nyere akuwa hewe to tumira through process ya sheria irerio. That is the kind of colonialization. Kana brainwashing is unfortunate. I am sorry, right? No, though, that is the least we should expect from anyone. Menya, dira ko thima ntwa maendeleo bwana Martin. Otiuma okinya Nairobi utekurukirete hedra kanidi county, Embu county and everybody else. Kinyoka thitheru honto waku wenka kwetha ukombekana. You still feel the pain. Kinyago kethera kwena influx. No gwiwa ya neighbors betu tu onto sibitari. Ikethera drakanithie kuthuka. Right? Kutebyo be ko for example. Kana isiolo. Imbero ake functional. You feel that pain as the county of Meru. Nonto county renge itegomba kundumia ntobo. Ko thani akere bakaya bakandi press resources yaku. So it is very careless of him kuhario nonto ne woro kudhania hata maendeleo ne favor are not right.
Yeah. Kuombera ketheria Kingpin Captain Mithika Lentore mwire ture amwe for Mount Kenya Unity United we stand, divided we fall. We are one people. Ne Muriungi DCP coordinator Meru County. Isaac Arua hiyo ya Nairuru hakuna. Arua, I swear before God there is no such a borehole in Nairuru Primary School. Kenya autorito tume mtu na etone. Arua kutena bwaho ye Nairuru. As you check, Waziri, you know, greatest issue era bamwe batungeria baya ba Mheshimiwa Governor, Mheshimiwa CS Roko bomba kwethura benyo one of them ni kile appointments barua the West ni bakuona appointments nyingi nkuruki ya East, so they want to make sure ate kura chio they count rira kura ikuringwa just as yourself oro kwenda kura chemeru chithura chietalika kinya chia Mount Kenya East as a general italike na itatalwe bauate Mount Kenya ni IB whereas ni West ni unekete bunene
Dikiria bwana Martin.
Yeah.
Before I left, when I was minister, I caused the appointment of 26 merus in government positions, directorship, serikali. During my time, the appointed ma CEO ya parastato ya tano, ya under influence ya tano ya Meru. Na ngukwira man director yara ndaikirie na ritingwe bange babandikire. So the problem here ngukwira te uma yuba kwariria ino baina deputy president kana baina minister mubange bakwirirwa kanda ibyo ndu bagenda baonekana kuma ndi weta itebya byonde byureteri ibyana byo. How many people have lost jobs? How many people? I can count them. No ngutarire ya. Oyata yonto nanda hari na nya CEO wa Biosafety Authority no kumegoyi. Eto aroi mugira. Nengirwe. No kuba KTNDA mudaura. It's no longer there. No kuba unit bya tete. Kinya ba onge ite vi expire na byangu kuribo to wapi yachoka na edwa antobeto kinya obisi chama ombudsman bakabe habe abayikwengwa nara bari kinya dana waterwe na hendene nara ari no kuiba ba felicitability no kuiba so integrato kware ria ya temanto ya techo bakwenda nibo trimeter uko no trimeter metheka kwena anto 26 bambut isi expired yes ikuthia bobenga so ndo tuwe thirikari nembie u twetoswa kende yo twa na inyabira twena byo byongwa bote kumbukaria chairman wa Jayo Tisons itonga ngonda ikitie ko no kumanara gembe note is also not there. Yeah. Bereri atekuo kabehabea atekuo no kuibwa who replaced him kana tura ni antu bamirwa kinyana ni bwana nani commissioner wenu wa police no kuibwa kinyawari arikuo kama ngeotarira hantu utara baba inge muno
ba wa influence kana you cost the appointment. Now that nuenda rieto corruption is undefined.
The corruption, you see,
would that qualify?
You see, can go there as a minister with a power ya appoint. Nenda na criteria ya appointment. No kuibwa, which hand done. Lakini yongo hendo kura no ntiwe operating authority na remwe only and even vote. No nturimo bega ronka deti ngeta nkarea. No kuibwa, kandi garito ngeta ngera rais. Kwanja urinya o minister wa is a good classic example. O minister wa CC wa agriculture okaunti Meru mutuma Katangogi hari director wa Pirateram board eya aritwa ntije ne minister kona ndandi kwa rito ndare ta tena ndarega ndeta I was asked to do another non to Felix bandikete I was forced to do another gazette notice ira na ondi signete na ndauha kumburia point ndagira so mando yato kwareria no wena inya ekurwira antobo ngeta wonkira president saina iwo to hangiria ono ndo me report you ndomba ku report era ke other business bodies yao ayakira unkatangaza But what I am telling you is no withre when antu kwa wena wathirikarine poka thithachwa no tuka ombedia ekwaria. So my list of all directors even kukwera baibo ibetite kwibange baka expire next week. Ingizi expire. What are you telling us?
So now Waziri, sometimes no arire no raua no ra inyile sana reiterated that kindike timomeru na tibati kwithwa kera wati ni momeru. The other day twina ruko sorry awire by the fact that kindiki kinyimu kuronjuri ncheke na oworo njuri ncheke na munyaro njuri ncheke butibati kinya kwithwa bwe mupinga
tutepinga isi wongwenda kwira tupinga na kindiki and I've seen many times there to tena any contest na kindiki I want to state the facts na kwaria uma ura kwithera kwethia tete ukari ukawa mumeru te muiku is a fact sawa wanda ule mudharaka and I will never change my position. It's not a meru muembu te mumeru na te mudharaka it's because Kenya has 53 tribes ira recognized na ira census ya ombere ku mark turamenyambi icho si existande ne yai Kenya so utio ntobonene kinya babenda ende ko ya ibrabenda uteki advantage ya that situation kutotumira ke nambai ke namba yetu ke namba yetu take advantage yasho but in ideally wo kari ne ati kwa there is a democracy minority buri kwethura si minority na majority watu ki majority so tumbo mbera no ntuito kwirwa itu accept dharaka ni miru kitege no dharaka ambwe ni amiru benakyo no I have said dharaka deserves kwithia bainete so give them the akite but then give the merus itepio commensurate to support ila babu nenkere yo ni that's my position no tironda wa muntu atiburi kwithira aina kyo na ndenda okay first mo ngwenda kuwa kuri ngura ntobetwe nara indawete nairuru kwinjo mbwao but you see ne to costed 13 million mbwao ra eweta ekuthimwa no ngura ntibeta site survey nambi ikuonekere kuin dry na kunga na first record irandari nayo engurifa tu inao lakini oro guthikirite nete nende ete hantu gwitwa mweriene no gwibwa mweriene ira ya moviro kuma na iroro ira ikwako ira ikwa mwerione within the same locality nombo au yenjirwe so that's ntubeto kiongo no clarification kwenda ku make and it's also good na no kuona we must thank our listeners no ntu bedra baiki na brava kumenya baito ya that positive feedback no ntu no ito accountability no ito accountability and I believe in accountability na hakini stand on the ground throughout but when this thing come I will also write and ask no to deny that record so that clarification ni on kwenda ku make na mbere antu na mchokere ringi manto hand division me I will oppose it na strength kwa yonde na baraba ure no lazima ndabure tere problem eye kasongo na bunte dieni ngasiome na inye kwa yonde na ikyo hondo ukona nyante mama kuhakikisha ngwira hantu burago kari na mero will stand firm to defend agieto our sovereignty as a people of Meru our recognition as a people of Meru na kureta heshima retu mbaka bato dotata ura tukia ya wambia sembasari nondo twarimi antu bambeniko ba mayani bakawa bambamba na everything uroko urasia na tankathiria we must get back to our farms now with a lot of support even from my government accountant that I will seriously focus on mando ya kilimo health agriculture kilimo agriculture health trade industry and cooperatives because lazima to organize antu to barete together because we need to do a very ambitious.
Speaking of that, Waziri, how come counties they are not but they could investigate industries? Now, only from where I sit, I think in kuandikana na becha kile counties we are not investing in industries. Why?
Nothing is because
Kenya national government
we give people, the people are doing jobs that they do not know or what is required of them. Na ikiwa ntoko na mtu kiklipo chela akiwa nako ina maendeleo na atokurunga mato account na atura policy ya weko create jobs ikariata na yeti na receive 14 billion for the last 1 year na receive 14 billion atotura goithi thitie ni wetotura netete goithi hai goithi angui. So whatever what the governor knows imbi ikoya ukarande etabunje barabara ungarangare ndetera commission dogiwa embesa fulani. He has no clue. I am telling you kinya what is required even of him na kante kwenda kurumana dogiwa because I'm mbija chando mbona yagang kurumana lakini allow me use Kawira na Antonio ngokira I want to reference walira wakwa na Kawira nonto I can feel her na ndaombo muona wendo nete klipu akiwa aritete muntu askari onzera age yawangirira hate amwa milioni ngari 12 no kwibwa na muntu kimindo. So tell me kwa duka muntu adike dhwaniria na athiruka akirira impara nambia ichanga iro irio. So how do you expect somebody to think beyond? Watu wengi ataumba kuidhwaniria aibanga in a way that aumba kuirita thinene yonto. So how do you want to give him that assignment kudhwaniria kuna panga plan utamiru pure kabisa?
Whatever happened atatika hakuna gavana Mutuma
utekio.
What do you
but
mean?
But is very incompetent, completely incompetent. No, though some things don't require a lot of knowledge. No, though kukihotuika ke torungame were antu 22 term no ndio kuhewa maendeleo as if Omambi kwa the best roads and everything else. And we must recommend Ruto for that. No ndo Kenya to muringira kura we na ureka ka develop ki opposition na bata muringa ira kura. Toto haringire to do atokona anything in return na tutire. But why untai then tell Meru Kenya batu to harire to tena moi to tena maendeleo for a long time na to Meria. But when Kibaki became president, we had 5 PSs, we had 2 ministers throughout. Now the best runs were done during Kibaki's time. So what is wrong with the Mwakomo? Kendo to the Hato to the to Kona Mandelio. Mandelio Yakuna no wrong no Kona. Quatuka one no Harinwe, Nada, Maze blind, Quatu no Harinwe, Kadone, Keria. I want 3 million in Careta. Siawaka Kivi. Arimi better at Urampi. Today, 1 year is gone. It came Banja, the Kuta Vivua in Ambezigaya. You can't fool us throughout.
Waziri, I think some 2 weeks ago,
the way they go nani, I can see his cabinet fighting throughout. He has no capacity to reprimand, cannot go take grande decisions, so to make sure go his house to order. Honduta means somebody competent. Kutueke babwe, am to kuruma ministers babu, timone, baraparene, mitandao, anto nini ndome abantu bakuba ba mikono angabambi ibo bokurana ya thirikari eita ronde no etanto baku uko weno arasia na metheka weno arasia ngania why are you paranoid nimbi ame ukore anto bakuri watatu akwere anto right sorry metheka great kago unka bigi udon hanto bonde bendene account utri minister Mutuma appointed ntandiro no at a personal level.
Oh, really?
Kabisa. It is wrong. Kinya kuheria kutisha ministers, kana ma chief officers yawe, aibera abo bamedika. Because they don't work for me. Lakini kwa hatuka tuwe, for example, county public service, kana muntu runs. Oni arende master, njia indare MP. Bayo ndinda good job. To transform njia ya kura, ya Kenya nare, we have had a relationship. To for example. Kwa hatuka ikaro. Karo atore pasta ke tu unja iriara. pambe tanka litambesa tuwaka rambi tuwaka kanisa mutuma ye ari angisha mani angambia akina au no kuhukwa. So we have known one another. Esther when education maron tore twagu chuguru ya adi special nambi throughout morea na RMCO ko KPP deputy speaker. We have had a relationship. So how do you?
So how many did you propose?
I have never proposed any. Kenya iterekia what how you the other day. You know it's my friend. Katiburi kwe wangu no tumedeka. I don't discuss what they do in their cabinet. I don't talk to them. We don't discuss to meet to gundu kasai tonywe tutiane. Yore nyaru hari. Kijanga tima na ministers bakasungu. Tutari ya siasa. No, we take it. We are friends. We differ politically. So tutenda kuleta discussion yetu ya siasa na ntumbo vera your boss is incompetent. I leader deputy governor we was my running mate. So then now unguka kutanga tibui kendo thwanya nduba tumba ko medeka tibaije na we na that history
URETERI kile interview some maybe lebitiri awire antobaba witikinya kwithira kwine karo kya kwariria anything ni antoba whose atumire membo yaku ate their interests have not been met. Whose interests have not been met. Yeah. Ugoro mo.
Baba buri wetu karo.
Baba wetia karo kiuki okarande kwariria anything. Kiwo wetia. Bukarande bwaria it is your interests itira met.
Is ndagwe is very naive. Is naive imwana, right? No nduri ndagura atara jura ndaritiri manere mathiko ni ya mokoro moroko ironda gambirio witi kao. Na so what can mutuma do for me? Kena go to interest
ya. So much is the governor.
Interest ya.
The governor, you can do a lot.
Ili go what? Interest ya ko ili ko inkwenda honi. I call to discuss issues to do with Meru. Just like Kinyarira and the Ngavana Akenga one atena ilio no group we would go for meetings no group to na boto mutereria. Yeah. You don't remember on the wana nani kuyobwiri kumenya ko antu bakwira mount na ko bote bwiri no kwate shiba na wakira muromo. So enlewa kawira akwaria akawora. So deto wero batu interest yetore interest ni ko poto tidire batu what nimbi he will waste time and run enganete na batu twetire tene. So let him sit down. Nadi aputi his house itonda. Amebwa akamanenji mahontone yawe ntuko itiere na amebwa kapaki bo waiswira pension. Hey pakingite. No ndaka na juayo. I may not know who be the governor of this county. I may not know. Lakini uro tithuru akura. Ngomenya noi. Na magme once. Okutomba kuthiatirwa ni antu. Okuthiatwa ni antu. Athai weta muntu ngari yathuka njirene yakamatwa ikatundi ntu angaranji ikathithwa ukera county. No procurement process, no invoice, nothing. Anto ginya yere nje stand oti kinya njira yonda ndakura Meru is ina irinyene.
There is a constitutional commission yetawa EACC. Report there.
Ntako report yangu kwera. I'm just giving examples. No group, I am giving you examples and I have known to report malpractices. Sia any officer anywhere. So tumombera wongateita kuura nambi anko ndo mwira kenda menko me what is happening na eta kuura ministers bawe no gwiwa
kana URETERI Rudia Hello Martin ask Captain Caro Elias CK who moved from DCP to PNU citing Medeka and Malala are selling party tickets ends sabotaging CK's candidature. Mworia kuma kiendero.
I mworia.
Don't focus on the center, focus on the message.
Yeah. And DCP is a mass movement party. Mass. I welcome everyone. No tie muntu uitiri plot in DCP. Away kwawe au tie muntu ndoke ya DCP. And tutaki nya space ya kwa na ticket to anyone.
Yeah.
Na te bweze kwa na ticket. Tika chagu kwa na ticket. Tiketi ikeanwa members ba DCP babondira kana constituency ra muntu akurungama so tutenga karo batwe aitwe karo as far as I'm concerned no ndo atayambira rauma DCP aitika as my sister ora to itano ngui kinyecho ne iranke bya njaba icho hara Nairobi we mini njaba Lavington kiunya chai wenda condio discussion iba usinda na manda mwito Olivia wakili Olivia Mugambi so just like nyamuntu ake ya uni ake waka kurungamete ngabana DCP kama tuka wadanga moengia tupambane kwa nomination na tutapata dhana so morio kibo encourage your sister we work closely tuendelee tumburundi kiama na ringi kiama mea is the most important thing wana Martin na nikiomba ndo kwa kija karo ake autuka netre PNU amba makiti mno PNU twachinda nanyo nara emurua ndikiri bona kura 70 no kuiba onimbuweze I am not there to support village parties village no tupate kuona bigger picture ya
country village parties
ya country no kuibwa nambi no ndo
PNU ni adire Kenya miaka 5 waziri just to remind you
tutakwa re history kwanja ndene Kenya ofomere government remwe kia magwa kithira no tina okitana ngandu aketha bate kuona fio mnugu marai handire Kenya miaka tuwetari miaka 15 itemba kuriuka nebyo ndakurekiwa ndo kuona kia watete andu 15 ni urone musafara yubarare nayo andu bate na ubari no kuhailia ukenda kuetania na reality cia siasa kawithere ore end of the others so kinyata ira ngokwira ngikwira miri tu hailie nandu bona ya anti support abiama nkiwa haba miri no it's because political parties are supposed to have a face of the country na ira ikomba ku mobilize rikari ku take over power and PNU you era chwa no ndo ba interest ya muntu omwe omoza pato eto party linda kanderwa na rungamiti kangabana ati opingwa party leaders serious parties have their party leaders running for president odi party lindo raibona ujuete kingi kangabana Kenya itibia be usida serious ipate linda ni itibia mbi be president
ba ndio mwangaza ruana kwa kia gavana party leader UMP
ntame kwa kia maketo UMP
yeah umoja na maendeleo pamoja Kawira mwangaza
ntia nini at least ngari research ya mbele wa the officials
Kawira mwangaza ni party leader
secretary general
Murega Baichu
aje amani
as you research you'll get that
and one that area kwa the tu merenya no belenji kwa the tu kumire family nyomba endere kana oni wana mate ndo waziri family matters kangwera buru kwa heshima tafadhali okay watu wega undi ari mandinya belenji kana accountant kwa area kiama kia antu bele arambunge kitemu yumbe nyomwe ke ginya sembulia ika MC fairi nangukura oni wapikia nao Duro choke kwena kia maginge kia pate linda imokoro ndepite pate linda imokoro no nya bwana ni heshimu bwana wacha bwana wacha hiyo madhara bwana nya bwana
okay sawa let's move on basi so how united is the united opposition especially to ambereti na Meru
you see
because the other day PNU na Jubilee bari na rally chiomeru eje you are nowhere to be seen na wone kana mitandaone sana ukiaria na retaliate ati kiama kienu kia DCP kitithirwa kireo wera kinya followers benu to keep off michamanieji and wawati organizing secretary national organizing secretary wa kiama kia DCP and that kiama kienu including party leader tithirwa areo munya ichokia awire aria na party leaders not to any party leader aria na party leaders wenzake that now where you should get a brief kumakire party leader yeah.
Okay, I respect kuwa na wire no party leader but you see why are you better placed in Ambot right kana Mary was it at Agdori in Ajibu a seedling in a boat or a small or in a ship. See why I'm asking you. In national organizing secretaries ni umanda ure. Inimbanga events siakiama. So pati lindo watu mbako ya meru mtikomenya kanante bangete. How? So what I was trying to deal with is this level of conmanship. No tumera antu bichenye ukutedere kumobilize antu kuya michemani oneku. Na ikiwa ndonda ure munya na APNU na Mithika kana na PNU, we are only here agree on one term. But we are competitors here in Meru. So supporters in DCP na United Opposition uwabuta ile United Opposition ya roko na Mithika no kona Gachagua ukona Muturi waro ukona Kalonzo naitwa hire hata riki thatu na vera candidate United Opposition on governor Mithika na bodo turungamia candidate ungi. So what I was telling people is that by the way we believe in teamwork naitwa nda kulitaniria ngwe amwe. So hotu kawe urenda kuya kuthiuruka ko cause confusion. That is what I am guarding.
So pia niwe kile United Opposition
yamba kwethera ni wiri barwenge. I don't mind kinyo tumarieta ru meaka songo ainjire nyingi muno uwo tambira kawira na Rari State House iwo ombera na tankomenya
allegedly
iwo ombera na Rari. So kinyo kuri ambisa ndenete ngi igithiuruka swa State House no gwiwa akionekana no gwiwa. So utumba kumenya Kasongo can do anything is very desperate now. Uzembu otemundu atethithia onge desperate ya mutumira brake na tena principle na musimamo
including utumira munya
nyaono atumirwe kaka wete kombo gwethoro United Opposition yatomba kubanga kiatho ukehethera weye na bangi bondo ya bwandu baire. What a picture are you telling us? Na ria watu tuhari tuhatire bondo tiwe yire batayire no kuba kana munya atehire itware na nini matiangi acha nari Kenya na that matiangi ndi na ndingirite thimu ambo hemethera ndamura wewe I wish you well. Hiyo ni mambo ya PNU. Mimi ni wa DCP, nyinyi endelee namna hiyo. Ndamwera mimi najua kwa heshima kabisa kama tumeenda kushindana na nyinyi kule na Murwandikiri mkapata kura 70. Na hata wewe ninashindana na wewe kule Orkalau. Wacha tuone itakuwa namna gani. So rongo kwendo gwera ni ndina candidate Orkalau. Itwa sotera out manto apia nu ona kura 70 na are Murwandikiri Orkalau no ndenda utusota out Jubilee no awada kura kana no kuiba maximum kenda ndi umenya kana Meru kana ando Mount Kenya memenya kiama Mount Kenya ri kana kiama ketu ikiriku turitane aibu na turitane kenda tutuneshima. So I represent in DCP kiama kia Meru in DCP keke ngebionde aho in competition lakini tuko angry na one term.
So you don't call us yet now. How united is this United Opposition kana United Alternative Government?
No kwirite United Opposition ikuwa na atwa ya tutetegeria ntuba to kiongo wondi bareta kalulu he candidate kana bareta muntu nge candidate. Kenya has only one problem na leo. Ange how we must also be democratic and give people opportunity. If the PNU Linda was serious, which in my view is not, akiwa ka represent ya Meru, as a party lender, na nebia makuibia kuhariria nara, bedhiatia a presidential candidate. Ende kuyocho gari inge akiwa nitike ngabana akwenda, I invite him. Let's go into the contest. Lakini kuwa ne United Opposition wetu mera poster abu wika poster we nteke andika kidi poster wewe ngwe kiritari na matiangi ukeri na ekuwa oni mbiri kwa instruction na inda uwete mbere. So Amero no babwiro take more seriously no ya urera baba keya nda ubateya. So Barabweya. Who was right?
Do ni kudreli Ngwataniro nu? Anyway, okay. Kwa tu kedimu ingi sile mheshimiwa kwa tu athiria. Na tukio kedimu kile Facebook Ray and Ray Arua Martin today Lentore is ejecting properly, spewing the truth as it is. Give him a high five for that. Then tell him Meru is ripe for a new leadership. Jasmine Mokiri Arua, I am deeply impressed by the way Honorable Lentore is answering the questions. A cabinet secretary is ultimately the president's assistant. We all know that CS executes the end of state's agenda. We haven't fully tested this leader yet, and this is exactly the kind of leadership we need. One that speaks the language of unity, so our community can secure its right. Martin, a united minority is a political majority. We will follow our kingpin and Meru future because this is a singular path to unlocking employment for our youth and securing the development that our voting members deserve. Okay. Achoka Kawa, we may be young, but we are certainly not fools. The kingpin is telling absolute truth. If we want to be taken seriously as a community, we must unite and vote as a single cohesive bloc. We have watched youth from other regions secure full employment immediately after graduation, while here in Meru, we waste time fighting the very leaders who have the capacity to lobby for us. This time round, we are standing fully behind you, Kingpin. That is the only way our youth will get the same opportunities as other communities. Meru future is fully behind you. We need a slot that show us young people so we can clearly articulate our views. Sure, we will do that, Jasmine. Asante sana. Moria Fredi Arua, Captain clarify what car, okay, to na wile. Kimencho kwa Arua kumbusha Lentore alisema kama ni kupasuka kwa mlima lazima ipasuke wakiwa nyumbani kwa Kiraitu Moronge in support of Bedan Muturi. He is a master of double speak.
Kome thikiri ona thikiri te mwire ntona time yo mwanza respectively kile amiru. Kwa tuka kwe muntu utiye pura arachana direction na ongoza wa IQ Kimencho. When the first beneficiary of my appointment Kimencho, and then how about you deal? How about you deal? No, I am telling you. To deal na issue yongwa. No. To take a deal. No, Kandrea, he has done writing to me. No, to Anto Rankiri because he has always been writing to Facebook. He brought me the wife in my house. Ambe enda mwangwe alitangwe afa. Right? Buru now we're going to do an can I bondos ora won the way because I've employed very many people. Na Kimencho you. I ngats Yonduma Nambi. So I cannot reply to him. Lakini nontombo mwaridia Nambi mwere na wate andabu. Nontona muntu oderi. Na manales.
We mutongeria waziri, so expect more of this.
Nyande binadamu because ininto ero murera. Yes, ininto ero mwa kumande mpino mwangwe.
Okay.
No, so eta kanaweta. Mea, you see, bwana Kimencho, noni sorry Martin. Etegeri yato tu binadamu. No ntotomba kwera muntu kuma from nowhere. Omuikia okira nape, okinyeza moya arakinya aka noma kana garagara wani nyaka mruma nyonto. So yonkorera ndakinyithia samwe kuma emuga FM kuma wako ya ondethera family ambira undi mbandikira mwekuru mume nkwandika hauta na to wombo kwa muntu akurumete na anto ya kwariria
kinyawo woku kwa President Ruto kwibwo kwari bwa mutuma
ankwire muntu woni I have never no kuba ntaracha mantu neshima kimuntu tudirite 1 2 3 tuitethanacia kana tulimkana antereri antate duan I am self-made lakini I have also taken it as my responsibility to nurture and grow people. Now, the remote world, the Muntura, me think I handicap ko. Every Marimo, every inches, quite a Kuyamunto. I Munto Maway, Undaidam, Patrick, Nande Telakiawa. Namudaku, and you unpair one, the Kiahite, and there, Kewan Treasure, Montuno and Pambio, take your bondi, Canambi, and there, Martin, let me hello me. Etawang istata kanan kuibumo ku etwa na kalonso no to mende mohandega na antederi muno ari umafeas mudako ne askari etera shora musa no kona okurkusi terondisi ke karatasi ka A4 white paper aita mbaki ya kirio temeta ngai paper musiki ntoko mabosi etawa ano matethia na ngira aikira musa murio yo anko andetera na ila to bia sandos ambirikyo kiewa. I love that boy. Kinya ambeti hambi today I won't give him and they make it nobody else na nkwari TV ne and they have never so ndiri wono ko menembi kinya muntu wa okwira animate promises eteta kira cabinet ne wengwa wengwa na ndatumana ndamwira murie uwari ukinyithwo kinyithitwe ni mbese ya na we metheka awitiri onto ibu ya rete ministers ba I can't.
Okay. Kile 23578 mwaru wa habari ya Weru TV na Captain, swali ni hii, akiingia governor Meru kweli atatengeneza barabara ya kutoka Kilindo Kilimanchoma Ntoamuo Kinyanka Kiegoi Maua mto wa Makeni. Wengine wakawa hello Dula, salimia waziri sana na umwambie tuko nyuma yake, asiogope macho ya chura haiwezi zuia ng'ombe kunywa maji. Tukidhimu idhato tu tafadhali Ken watu tekeria. Hello Wero. Wero.
Hello Wero.
Yes sir.
Yes, radio na Shadrack kuma makutano.
Shadrack, karibu sana.
Ya, ndenda kuira kapten mambo ya ikita na mbere na kupata media Meru na ikita na mbere na watu wata media. Na nkemura bwa Kirimaara buruba Kenya bura bwana rukwara wire na wite mantu ya mwe. Ya, tu mbere kuwa inyake ndikina wite. Uto tuirende kutia kabura kiongozi wote tore atuira na twaita mbere na kutikira miamboera tuongoza niono tu nwende kipa bunga banora tuino gavana pia ni huwa bwana munya tuko mara kwari na dina ya revi nuarete ya mbia tukata ile kama nara ura kuna ndo ya itio revi kwa uto tu inyuma bwana midika na twaita na mbere no musupport na ito mwira na ita na mbere na kuata ni diamio mwenga panora tu no mwanka iwe na msimamo.
Asante.
Okay, thank you sana, mkeveria kapeni sana.
Aya. Hello Wero. Hello.
Hello Mate. Ariam wetaka ujigene takimdo sikumu doro ma.
Karibu Nchamba.
Keveria kapten.
Akuibu au kedeka.
Kendo mwera mbisi ntomuro mepiu na tangwe kwa nko wa mona tia na kega na kamero ko nda tia konde kwa azula na ringi kwando ko liga ni kinto genge maden kwero asia mutongerio mu au ge mindia umura manto ndo umura manto ya uma Piano ngopongeza bina nkona kiza ina kawa ya wanafasi wa tonya uongozi ni bora kunene wote no tize inawe nonto kanya sauti ya tere ya ukiri ya okora umenyi monene.
Okay, waziri yako atikuria tikiti ya DCP maybe
ende ndakora kapteni Kero tere wawe. Tumwete wawe mbagu yana kwena. Nuntu saindie geza indie ngege dirigare no tuenwe. Na kile dirigare account no tuenwe.
Okay.
Nwe evera akimenya manto yara otwera. Imanto ya umanaki. Na man kwatemba ate ya kuare nge ka otura soe.
Okay.
Evera akimenya manto ya umanaki kuma kanyone kawe.
Thank you. You've been warned. Hello, Eru. Hello. Please, watu ringele dimokanize sauti ya TV yako. Hello, Eru. Hello.
Hello.
Hello, Eru. Hello. Weru. Hello, Weru. Okay. Waziri, wacha tufunge maneno kwa radha chetu kinyichi kuthira but kwe mtu wa kuria na lokuria uchokete tho akurasia wa governor. What will you do? But this one no ariwatire ukiako yobera sore ringi.
Ngwiwa nakanywa ndenge ukemero gwa and I feel them and I sympathize with them non to atongeria ibathikirwa ne afuasi bo itari wendo bwakwa I meant well ikondo gona re mungu ita slow kimanto amengi muno kweria kuthwanya na kuranya mapasta bandombe nambi nigenda the right time ya making decision to go making decision ira to tirigirete tunde mutambere now the negotiations so they go enter into to ten other people where to tell but let me see don't ora we bring kwira ora kwira ndo twabanga kilimo they from a distance ngari given the opportunity to run the affairs of this county na nangeri mbeza cia thirikari cia kuritangwe na cio county and in partnership na amiru bangi baraba hikuba ku mean well we will make Meru County a Monroe County ndo kinya in terms of wealth kinya in terms of resources irengi twinacio bado we more endowed group yadata biake in management na leadership yurite Meru and then kwenda kwira Meru please trust me ndo me I want to see miakera ikedherereo ndinayo itano the kind of change I will be able to bring here ndo I have the necessary experience na rengi ndibere no kuhailia ukona tusicheze karata na maisha yetu antu baba ange bonde ngushinda nabo they have been tested the first governor munya katwa muimpichire kuimpichwa ni antu kuringirwa kura ukengwa so if he was doing well naenda to muitikia kagiri niro tam nonto kuwa thithacha kengerwe na iko ngo when Meru required most awakan kai waziri uni ntecho kwa kure ne kibabu ringi area ya to support rambi kawira bongaza atonga tongereza kawira bongaza kawira noe alitanguizia we uraharitire noengwa imbunge so oteko require whether we are rocket scientists kwelewa if you have been given an opportunity kinyombo ule nathan kathithia kana metheko tumbe nyon compare nabo nonto anto iba nankeri bilioni munya o 60 70 sia kurani afya sia Meru what we can see nanga stone projects sia kirimwe iratiwa kana manto yangi kana projects ile itari na value itari na maana in terms of priority ngenwe kwa hivyo kwenda toshoka ke vitimbi na sakarakazi ni nyinyi umenjiangalilia no ore hadha hii hivyo kuona alitoka nanu ndivyo nkuibwa hivyo alitoka nanu kanuna hadha wetwa ngoyo ni president worship team ate kuelewa as a governor you are president of a county uwe wena mbungeku
waziri oma kwa reprimand kimencho dai
no kuibwa
oma kwa reprimand kimencho dai yet you calling
it's completely
that you are calling the other
buru kan kuire ye mwana otibu atire na nyoka ruma mwana no buru kuritandenge we mukuru Meru yes five ndenga bakarita no kuibwa so tumba ruma bau no kuibwa arume ankwere akoroba njori na akoroba ba ukura miana kinya na we mndula musene ari mushoro kwa we muthukia atumba kinya kuruma gutogera baba I'm sorry. So I'm saying, in that tested, let my good people of Meru, please put your trust in me. Give me the opportunity to serve diligently and faithfully, na professionally. Na everybody will feel ate kuna governor, kuna thirikari na kutombi equal opportunity for everyone. Na story ichonde sio wamba ukora anga you must know. Uni itonge way no let me tell you. If I give people my story and why I love Kibaki and Kibaki taught me good manners. When I left for Nairobi in the year 2001, no kuibwa kururo bisi ntayene mbote. I didn't know anyone in Dr. Moiti Ompere obisi. Yes, I must say no kuwa anniversary ta nini view park towers room we ko twache office mweti amba familia kulitangwe I send tenders ngeto ku present tender nkanjanjwa na kibagia ile abuta all procurement officers acho ando bangi nantu bakaya office ginya physically uko kwa obuno exista ruo tumatenda ueta uitetera twatuma sieta financial proposal na technical no wasiele chambiro kwamba ngweura ruo kuruka technical ukarura financial I got work ndai wangwe ndai tangwe money and value na utimuntu ndaichi I feel indebted no guba kireke bake na his administration na good manners ina banitanere no guba na opportunity ndonere ku prove myself na ndaidithia manto yako wano tu so when nkiona ana bantu batekuiwesa ibathomete na bateko opportunity by prove it asks me Standard Bank here yeto amwaniki no rure Standard Bank ATM mbere I was one of the youth guest speakers kurura ATM machine ehemero now this is what I sent and it came to pass ndabera batu to hana bank we have no titles now we want to do business and to make a decent living how I pray that this bank will one time support the youth of this country right on the basis of their proposal of the business iraba kwenda kuthithia utugenewe kethuirembi that is how mando ya unsecured loans se million yere and I was a beneficiary of the 2 million loan no ndo uenda si haendia na wendia India and you see in good things you don't have to you replicate them na imbu etinya nda wantu wambode natanga thithia when I become governor uko wena make finance iturarana nekwire youth baba wa blangwe but then hantu ba weta kwa diata wa kuromba mbecha because money has become expensive na ngwero kuromba mbecha thivia ni sia ku serve county why don't you finance make finance youth yeba nkere mbecha security become the county government itself and then by way micro finance leo alitaka weka hawa kile wa then boka itambia sino kana mono mbecha itakwambia maisha yawe it's a 90 you know mando yaka kwenda people who can think I have not turned in a monopoly the ideas but I will invite professionals people experience in finance people in village all fields sionde to career but you must be willing to be criticized so how to with a different idea from a governor akura nonto he has that inferiority complex nonto so many problems so me angwere
one of the problems
I am committed and I am sure mando yangu wali yao miro will be different.
Thank you sana. Asante sana waziri. We appreciate nontubo kuona kanya kuya kwarana na batu na Meru ukilukira Weru TV na karibu sana to our new big studios.
This is awesome. Very good.
Asante. Thank you very much for taking Weru TV na muthikiri wa Weru FM nontubo kwithwa wina bahati to kari na former CS for agriculture and livestock development Mheshimiwa Senator Mithika Linturi ni to kari nwao tukiarira cia Ngwataniro Ya Kirimaara na of course county ya Meru kinyayo kiri manto yayo ndi asante sana na oringi kwire happy Father's Day kiri baba I hope daitira dira baraba to kari baikubwa ya still 20 kwine wewe na nguchokiri nkatho ndo tubakwithira ibo baba to trimane royo
bwana utinya mwana kwa mbira Father's Day bwana ni manjabu
kwire na Meru bo kwira but asante bwana ndo tubakwithira ina batu mubango ene good night it's been real
God
for real
thank you